morning, people. It is Friday, the 28th of April. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by you guys. The culture. I really like that. I adopted that from you, by the way.
What's that?
Really like it. The whole, home of popular culture defined by you guys, the culture. I was like, I think I'm going to take that. But, what's next? Yeah, who we are. Let's introduce ourselves.
It's your boy, Big Marsh from the east side of the bridge, 6 foot plus of pure temptation, all that good stuff.
It is your favourite shade queen, my own royalty.
It's your girl, Just Jean, representing the fitness queens in the black scene. Ow.
That's
I
right.
said, ow.
Ow. Ow. How are you guys doing?
I'm on the road to recovery.
I hear it.
Okay, so I don't want to do this yet, but so Iman's not here today. Because Iman, I guess, is also on the road to recovery.
Iman got taken out.
Iman got taken out.
Oh, damn.
I don't think it helps
It's
me.
all
I
useless,
can't afford to
This
get...
is it. This is what I'm going to say.
I
So,
can't afford to get sick, I'm not going to lie.
we're going to have a staff meeting. Because I think if you're ill to the point where you're coughing up the place,
Don't
you
come
need to
to
stay your
work.
ass at home. Don't come to work,
It's
okay?
It's an enclosed space.
It's
so-
a closed space.
Man's
And
talking
it's a
about...
hella breaths. So, you talk about what?
No, he was talking about, I'm just conscious of the fact that I'm not going to be here, and here. So so you want to contaminate me now? Like,
No, because, think about it. He came in here. He should have left because he came in just to be here and he took 2 people out.
that's facts.
We're 2 man down. Technically, well, we were. You were
Yeah.
yesterday, E-Man today.
And he's still down.
Yes, we're 3 people down. Took
Yeah,
yourself
he's
out.
still out. It's a bit, innit?
Yeah. And you be getting ill quite a bit. You said.
Can I
Get
be
your
honest
vitamins.
though? Yusuf doesn't have a strong immune system. Sorry.
We can tell.
No, he
Do you know?
doesn't. I mean, we did pod for 7 years. He don't have it.
Because-
Yusuf don't have a strong immune system. He's always sick.
Does he take vitamins? He started taking vitamins.
I don't know. I know Yusuf, you're probably thinking, why are you in my business? Because I'm not here.
No,
but
because we
yeah,
know.
He don't have a strong
You don't have to say, we know.
How can you be so big and so sick all the time? That don't make no
He's
sense.
big for nothing. No, I'm joking.
Gina.
I'm joking. A bit of banter. I'm actually joking. He's not big for nothing. He's big for something, okay? Everybody say yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank
okay,
you.
it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay.
You know, I'll be all right. But listen,
No, we won't.
No,
be
but-
all right.
That's what I'm saying.
How can you say I'll
did
be
this.
all right? These times you're doing this.
no, I don't think I'm...
Spreading it out.
I don't think I'm contagious anymore. I think yesterday was...
You're not a carrier.
Yeah, I don't think I'm carrying. I think yesterday was... And 24 hours...
Was you really down bad yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was in pain, man. You know when you're hurting? I was in pain. My body was aching. I don't bath. I'm a shower man, and I went in the bath at
had a
least
soak.
3-4 times yesterday.
I love a bath though, man.
Nah, I like to shower. I couldn't function. I didn't even do no baby. I didn't record. I didn't want to.
Oh wow, okay, then you're damn bad. Because I tried to tune in while I was laying in getting my last bit of sun, and I did hear the part where Brent said it's a bit convenient after Wingate. Wingate is the funniest thing ever.
Convenient. I was probably wanted to come in and celebrate my victory.
What?
For that, because
The wings?
Yeah.
Babe, you started at 600.
Yeah, but
And
that's
I'll be honest here, when
that's
I heard
stupid
600
because everybody knows everybody should know there's no way I was going to get 600
but
rings.
No, I
so-
know,
it's
but
so
you know,
big
no,
though.
but no.
The inflation of the number is to emphasize how many wings you can get.
I
Yeah, but
do
you
get
get
it,
it,
but no, I
You,
get it,
E-man,
but
you know,
Margs.
they all struggle with critical thinking.
Don't make me
Wow.
slap you. Don't do this.
Sorry, guys.
No, but do you know
You
what?
know, I hate that word
Do you know
so
what?
much.
Do you know what it is? 600 to 40, and what killed me is because
Bro.
Brent kept saying 40.
Yeah, listen.
40, like Brent.
And then he was like, no, 20. I said,
You know what it is, Marks?
I'm
yeah?
scared.
I get what you were trying to do in the whole inflation thing, yeah, but you just went a bit too far left.
I think
because
200 I think
to go
100
from 600
Yeah.
to 40, yeah, is beyond.
I think if you said
Well,
100, I would have understood that.
Think about this, yeah. Again, it's just to emphasize the point.
No, but
yeah?
you really emphasized.
So I
But
really
you
emphasize it, yeah.
kept
But you know what's mad
600,
though?
and he kept saying you can't get 600. Oh, I did. Like,
And then that's
Yeah,
when
but
you get in your bag.
Again, I expect everybody watching, yeah, and listening, yeah, to just know and
have critical
understand,
thinking.
yeah, that there's no way I'm getting 600 wings.
So-
Firstly, yeah,
Yeah.
I would expect everybody to just know that, yeah. All right, cool. So then I've gone 40, whatnot. Then you saw how it pans out, yeah. The second he said 20, yeah, I jumped on it. I said, look, let me just stick to something that, because obviously I'm showing you that I'm hyping. Let me stick to something that I can guarantee, yeah. It's not even me changing the thing, because you're all saying I'm not doing this. I'm saying 20, I can do that. Let's just do that, yeah. Because that way, anything else that happens, you can forget about it. I came with the 20 for the £2, and there's still an issue. I don't
I'll be honest
understand.
with you, when you first said 600, yeah, I was thinking, first of all, if you're getting more than 15
You know what I
wings
d-
for 2
you
weeks,
know what I
was
didn't
thinking
even
you're
get?
eating pigeons, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
They ain't chicken.
Esther, the joke is, yeah, I thought that's where we were going when I first watched the
Yeah.
video. Because when you're like 600, I was like, you know, you're not eating
You're
chicken,
not eating
right?
chicken.
Like, literally.
When I first said 600, because
Facts.
to be fair, I didn't expect. I wasn't sure on it because it's you. I never know. You never know. So it could have actually literally been 600, or it was just a figure of speech. But I thought I'm never hearing all of this. All I'm hearing is that you're getting many wings for £2,
Which means you're not
you
eating
ain't
chicken.
It's some wings. It's some things wings.
Yeah,
It ain't hen.
hen.
Not hen.
No, literally, legit pigeon.
Pigeon.
But I thought that's
Because
what
I was like, first of all, that's £300.
that's literally, so that's where I thought the convo was going, that you were going to
Yeah.
get onto him about and say you're not eating chicken.
But I think they got distracted by his emphasis on
'Cause that
600,
would have
and then
been
the
mad.
number was just going down and going down. But it's like the number was going down, but his voice was getting louder, and it's like, bro, you need to reassess this. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, nah. I just think you tried to lose the main point. Yeah, like the main point.
Which is that you
Which
got
was
a lot
what?
of wings for a cheap price.
For £2.
Yep, that's the main point. I got a lot of
That's
wings
interesting though.
for cheap.
Because when we were talking about eggs the other day, and you were talking about
No, wait,
Brent's shaking
Brent's
his
Don't do that.
Brent's
Don't do
entering the
that.
chat.
I kept quiet.
Brent's entering the
But
chat.
I was the one who suggested 20. I was the one who suggested, just say 20. Because even if it's 20, I'll be like, all right, cool.
20 is still
You
good
got that.
though, for £2.
But the thing is, it's judged by the weight of them. Do you understand? So your wings aren't really like wings that I would buy.
now there's no nutritional value then.
Yeah,
It's
just
bone,
bone.
innit?
It's just
Yeah,
it's vibes.
What, you buy
And
them
hair.
big, dirty, injected buffalo wings, them disgusting ones that have been
Oh, just regular
filled
size.
with.
No.
I don't like them big old
Not big
wings. I
ones.
don't.
Just regular size.
No, they
To be
look.
fair, I
They
don't
look.
like big like.
They look.
I don't like big
Oh, you're buying them
anything.
Yeah.
GMO wings. You want them big, dirty wings that look like they're from the Flintstones. I see what you're on.
No,
Nah,
Flintstones.
I don't want Flintstone wings.
That's
Kid.
exactly
That's not. You get me? Tyrannosaurus
Turkey
wings.
wing.
A turkey wing.
wing.
Yeah.
Just regular size.
Velociraptor wing and that. That's not me. I don't want that. I just want normal wings.
Just
Kimmy.
regular size. Just regular size.
Now you're on the jumbo wings. 'Cause I've even gone to places and sometimes the wings are too big.
It's
And I'm
massive. I
like,
don't like it. It puts
nah.
me-
Yeah,
gets-
it's scary.
it puts me off.
Yeah, it doesn't put me off.
It's like drumsticks as well. I
Just
hate when the
regular
drumsticks
size.
is too thick.
Just regular size. I actually want to eat meat when it is I bite it. I'm guessing that you
You say usually in skin.
And bone.
But
Skin, bone, and hair.
And your thoughts in it. Ew, I hate
I
the
was
hairs.
surprised
bro.
how you weren't surprised when you just got
vegan, man.
20.
Why?
Because you started by saying that you had at least 40 last week for the same price.
It weren't £2 on the dot. I can't remember what it was.
Is it 2.16?
219, wasn't it?
No, you
Two?
said
216.
216.
That's it.
Whatever. But again, I'm just, it's all conjecture. Again, I don't know. It
I
wasn't
don't
more
think
than.
it is. I mean,
It wasn't more than. It wasn't more than £3
20 more.
It wa-
You would have realized that.
Do you know what though? Did
Not
you?
really, because I'm rough ballparking. Like the main issue,
go
the
home
main,
and count?
the main point is
Oh, well, that's my next
that you
question,
can get
because
bare
he said
wings
to-
for cheap, and
Did you go-
everybody's
No, wait a minute.
ignoring
Alright, did you go
that.
home and
Your
count?
voice getting loud again. This is what he said to Yusuf. Yeah, he goes to Yusuf. I had 15 last week.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
go
home.
15 to go.
Hello.
So how many
Did
did
you
I
have
buy?
it
Well,
down?
Did you check?
how many do you think was in that bag? Because I definitely took about 15 out of there. So how many was in that bag that I showed you? The frozen
I
bag.
don't know. You were supposed to do two things. You were supposed to even show me how it was sitting in the air fryer.
I was never going to do that. There's too much information.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? That was never.
Air fryer.
All right.
No, that was
Well,
never
you
going
get
to
love
happen.
notes in your air fryer. so-
No, because he's trying to get caught up on the different parts, on unimportant parts of
Semantics.
information. You know what I'm trying to say?
You realize I didn't care about anything other than you being right. I wanted you to be right.
I was right. I proved it to
No,
you.
listen carefully.
I've got a
Listen, I was-
receipt.
I was rooting for
came
you.
and you had 40 wings for £2, brother. I would love you forever, even on top of what I love you. For now, man. That's. I wanted you to be right. So when I said just give me 20, you were like, yeah, that's a number I could basically jive with. And that's what it is that you went and you just got 20. You're like, yeah, got it. But you didn't. At the end, why did you cut off the bit where he told you what the price was?
Because it was about 30p over or something like that.
So you paid him 30
Wait a
cash
minute.
and said put
This is
that
so-
on the receipt.
Listeners, community, this is why I get stressed. Because this guy used that. How did you get him to do the receipt? Tell me.
Because he charged me £2.
So you asked him just to give me £2, right?
No, I never. He looked at it. He goes, yeah, go and take £2.
He must watch TDA.
He must watch TBA.
He must TDA because that's ridiculous. In this cause he lives, no one's giving you a 30p discount.
I don't even know if it was definitely 30p, but it was over because it's just his attitude towards it. He looked at it and he went, he goes, yeah, go on, he goes, take
This is
£2.
even worse. This is even worse. Do you know why it's even worse? Because if last week
Why?
it was 40 for 216, and this
it
week
wouldn't have
it was
definitely,
20.
It wouldn't have definitely been
Because
216.
yeah,
Yous are
catching up with your butchers, mate.
no. What I'm trying to say is, you are sticking
wait,
onto
stop,
numbers
Before
that, and
we-
you know,
before we
and
run-
from
before
from
we run
from
away-
I said
before
600,
we
you should
run
know
away,
all the numbers.
listen.
You should know that all the numbers are skewed.
Mads.
You get me? It was
Mads.
it was the best part of £2. It wasn't more than
Mads,
£3.
That's not the focus.
You're
That's not
so
the
annoying.
focus.
I said skewed.
That's
Yeah,
not the focus. You said
Go
you
on.
had 15.
yeah.
There should only be 5 in the vacuum pack seal bag, right?
No.
What?
What do you mean? What?
Last week you ate 15.
Yeah.
You took 15 out and you cooked it.
Oh, so if there's
There
20.
should only be 5 left in the vacuum seal pack.
No,
yes?
because that time I got bare wings. I don't know if it was inflation. No, man. No.
Okay.
No,
Why
that
you-
time I got
you see how he's
bare
getting-
wings.
he's
No,
getting at it
no. I took about 15 wings, yeah, out of that one that's in my fridge, yeah, and I'll show you the video. There's still bare wings in there,
This is my-
and I never
this is
paid
what I'm
more
saying.
than £2.50 for that
Are
bag,
you
bro.
listening to what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. So I don't know if it's inflation. That's as I said. I don't know if it's inflation in the 7 days, but it is because he lives. Anything's possible, yeah. Last week, yeah, they charged me £4,
Yeah.
for my salt beef bagel, yeah. This week I went there. They told me it's £7.50. What are you talking about? What
That's
are you talking
rude.
about? I swear on my mum's life, bro.
In the same butchers?
It's the butchers and the thing. It's the same shop.
Didn't I say to Emmanuel yesterday, the only thing that must have changed, the variable must have been that between last week and this week, the cost went up.
That's possible though.
But why weren't you surprised?
£2.50 for a bagel.
I didn't
right?
need to be surprised because I got what I wanted. Why would I need to be surprised?
was-
I don't care. I was prepared to prove a point. I got 20 wings for £2. Why would I care about anything else?
Your point wasn't to go and prove you can get 20 wings. With
It
12.
was, though. I said I'm going to leave here and get the 20 wings.
40.
No, it wasn't.
That's
It
not-
wasn't.
That's how you started.
No, when I left, I said I could agree to the 20. When I left,
I introduced that.
and I agreed to it. When I left here, I left to go get 20 wings, not 40. So what are we doing here?
you are-
Crowd, please tell me.
Not crowd.
When
You
I
are
left here,
far too
when I left here, I left here to
intelligent
get
to be doing this.
When I left here, did I leave here to get 40 wings or 20 wings? I'll wait, I'll read the chat. When I left this place, what did I say I was going to get 40 or 20? Regardless of whether it was you that brought out 20 or not, I agreed to that and I said, yes, I can match that. I am going to go and get 20 wings
I agree.
now. That's what I left to go
I
and do,
agree.
and that's what I done.
I agree.
And why are we still having a conversation about
I
it then?
agree. But remember, I gave you that out. I gave you that out.
And I
helped you
took
out.
it. And I took it. And I proved you right.
But
I
don't
proved
you-
myself
Don't you
right.
care about where you started?
No.
Wow.
No.
No.
Don't give a shit.
Okay, well,
I can
that,
see that.
well, that's that then, isn't it?
Where are the wings?
In my fridge still.
Why haven't you brought my wings to me?
Because I wasn't thinking. I should have. I don't even.
Oh, so you are his
up.
wingman. That's cute.
I'm gonna bring them today. I'm gonna
I
come
don't
back.
know why you're going back home afterwards.
I'm gonna. What do you want to do? Sit for 3 hours?
Well, you should have just done it right after.
Yeah, you got all the ideas, innit? Why didn't you say this to me yesterday? Why you say this to me yesterday?
No.
Huh?
How can you gaslight like that? I think you're so flipping smart. You know everything.
So we didn't even skip a beat. Did you skip a
You said
beat?
you got all the bright ideas. Why didn't you say that to me yesterday?
It's true though.
Why didn't you think about it yesterday?
I was sick. I was sick yesterday. I was down bad.
Actually, you were taken out.
But it's cool. I'm gonna go home and bring your wings today. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, they're in the
Yeah,
fridge.
let us
They're in
know
the
that,
fridge. They're still refrigerated. They should be fine.
Yeah, and I'll
The
show you the
volume.
wings I have in my fridge.
All right, then that's cool. We'll
Mine
do
was
that.
$3.50 for 500 grams.
I don't know what the weight is, but so what would that be? How much did you get? How many wings did you get?
I ordered 3 kg and I had to pay 11 something for it.
And so how many wings would that be?
You still only eat wings.
I haven't eaten it. I haven't actually counted.
It's a lot of wings.
All right, cool. Well, what we're gonna do is as well when we come back, I'm gonna.
No, I want your prices.
Then that's cool. But I'm gonna bring my wings.
Yeah, I
and
want
we're
to
gonna,
see how big they are.
and we're gonna line up against your wings, and we're gonna see the quality of the wings.
First
we're
of
gonna
all,
put them in the community
Can we
as well.
not bring raw wings into the studio? Can you guys cook it or something? Like, let's have a taste. Like the hell did you bring?
Salmonella.
Can you imagine? Come on, you got raw wings. No.
Yeah.
This is the next
Cook
step. So,
it.
guys in the
Please cook
community,
it.
please
Let's see
stay.
who the better cook
look,
as well. Let's add that in there. Let's see who the better Caribbean cook is.
Yeah, man.
On
Nah,
TDA.
I'm not doing no cook off.
Okay, don't cook off then.
That's
Just cook.
not a cooking thing. That's just.
Brent can make mean chicken though. Do you remember when you used to barbecue here?
I remember you used to
In the
barbecue. I
summer.
never tasted it though. Do
No, it was
Yeah,
sick.
I don't just make chicken.
you barbecue every summer? Because you didn't barbecue last summer when
No, I
TD
didn't.
was
He
on.
didn't do it last
You're gonna do it
summer.
this summer.
Because there wasn't any need to. There was nobody over.
Okay, well I'm over this summer.
Yeah. I'll do some.
Thank
I'll
you.
do something.
You think so?
I'll do. Yeah.
No,
Everything.
because I asked you last year.
No, you didn't.
I did.
What did you ask me?
And I was like, are you going to start barbecuing again? This guy was even selling food. Don't you remember?
I wasn't selling food.
He was.
I
So we're just
wasn't
giving.
selling food.
You know, fair enough. I'm not gonna hold. Use the past because we're closer now than we were. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
I don't. You guys were like talking really crazy before we went on air,
What did
right?
we say?
Oh, you
On
have that whole
etiquette of
conversation.
responding to messages.
Oh yeah.
There we
Right?
go.
Oh, God.
Can
Call back.
so what I was hearing from y'all
Yeah.
is, if someone had the goal to message you and y'all ignored them, they shouldn't basically check up to see if it is going to respond. Yeah. And all three of you were on the same song.
No, I
it's
didn't.
more-
I wasn't the one talking about I don't like double texting. It was Esther was. Esther was like, listen, I hate me like when people double text me. It's like, you're new here.
Also, don't put a voice on. What's going on here? No. We were talking about that is my
She
shit.
didn't
That
even-
is my shit. Listen.
She didn't even it. She just gave up the info.
Listen. We couldn't get arrested, Gina. We're all getting backed
we'll
out.
be fine. It's this one's. It's
They didn't even
like
torture you one time.
it's lighthearted, man.
Damn.
I'm tired.
No, but to be fair, that is true. But we were talking about more like when someone texts you and then say I tweet or you do like an Insta story or
yeah, it's
something.
more
And
that.
they're like,
Like, you didn't.
you know, you can tweet, but you can't message me back. Yes, I can. It's a different app. But I think also with messages as well, I think give people a moment. I'm someone who, when you message, there's only certain people that I respond to like
straight away.
Same.
Same.
But other messages, sometimes I need a moment to come to it. So wait for that. Let that moment come.
Do you know what also I do as well? Yes,
pay
like
my bills.
sometimes you can message me and the response, like I won't read your message or open it because I don't want to forget that I need to respond and I can't respond straight away or it
Yes.
requires me to do something else in order to respond. So I will leave it there so I remember. But then the thing that happens with most of these apps is the ones that are unread don't come to the top.
Yes.
They get further and further down the line.
Do you know what I clock with Instagram as well? The Instagram deletes. No, so you see when you go on Insta and it has like say the number on there. If after a while you don't reply, it just goes.
Biz. So the message will still be at the bottom, but the number won't be at the top. That's happened to me
So
loads of times.
sometimes I go to message someone. I'm like, they message me, but there's no shame. I have no shame, so I will message anyway.
No, but the thing is,
What
a
can I
lot of
do?
I feel like people understand that it's not intentional in it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
This is it. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, if you take offense to how it is that I am, I'm like, oh, that's cute. You're new here,
I hear
but
it.
I can't do anything about it.
All right, tell me something. Suppose, Margs, you message me.
I messaged Margs last week Saturday, just so you know.
Yeah, that's
and
how it started, by
That's
the
how
way.
it started. Because
She messaged Margs last week Saturday,
and
yeah.
he didn't respond. And I said to him today that
Did he read it?
no, he's literally just did it today.
Oh, you just read it.
In
Yeah,
her
because I
face.
said it.
That's a bit different then, isn't it?
Is it? That was last week Saturday.
No, well, I'm talking about you reading the message and not responding straight away.
Yeah, but maybe because you're
not even straight
busy.
away, but
I think if you're gonna read it, you should reply. Why
No,
you shouldn't leave
this
people
is-
blue
this is it.
TikTok?
No, because
if you've got the time to read it, then why wouldn't you
I don't.
reply?
All right, Margs.
Nah,
let's say, for
because sometimes I
example,
don't have the moment.
you've opened a message, yeah? You haven't seen the full extent of the message. You've opened it and it says, can you find out whatever. And you're like, all right, cool, let me go do that, yeah? So you leave the app to go do whatever it is and then you get distracted. Like, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get distracted or I'll get a phone call or something else will happen and then it's like I've completely forgot. And then by the time I go back into the app, there's other messages, like I said, like...
I make a conscious effort not to open messages I'm not gonna reply to.
Yeah, but you don't... No, but I'm saying you don't always know what's
Nah.
in the context of the message.
Because you know the best thing that's happened to me recently.
Do you get what I
is
mean?
I hear that.
Is iMessage with that unread thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Because sometimes I read a message, but I'm not in the like.
What unread thing?
But you know it
So when
still
you
shows the
have
person that you've read it,
iMessage now,
though.
You
Yeah.
can go on it and then slide it to the side and it does unread.
So it's still
see.
a message that you'll be able to respond
It's
to.
unread. You can and you can come back to it and then on your
yeah,
thing
but
will say
people
that.
only know whether you read it or not if you got your read receipts on.
I took that off as soon as it came in.
So you don't need to do the unread thing then. Oh, you say
No, I
it's
do,
unread, so
'cause-
just to remind you that you've unread
Yeah,
it.
so
Oh,
that's,
okay, I'm with
that's
you.
why I would open a message and not reply in that moment because I'm in the middle or something.
Well, iMessage is cool because people don't. If your read receipts ain't on, people don't know you've read it. So that's
my
all
WhatsApp
right.
My
as well,
red
though.
receipts are on though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Balls.
So,
She says, wow.
You got balls.
This is what I
So
say it with
have
chest.
you-
Literally.
have you all ever messaged somebody and they didn't respond, and then you look to basically see them responding elsewhere to other people on different social media apps and didn't feel away?
The only time that's actually a thing for me, yeah, and this is my truth,
Is that man?
is if it's someone I'm with.
All right, okay.
Because excuse me, what's going on here? But again, even that's not something that I do. Like if it's something that I need, like what we're having for dinner, but you're out here on. Hello, I said what we're having for dinner. Do you get me?
Oh,
That's
so you
something.
would double text then?
I would double text because it's a question. But if it's just that general, you get to it when you get to it.
Or if it's that serious, I'll call you. I'll be like,
is
do you not
it.
see my message?
This is it, and that doesn't I end up doing that. If I'm seeing that you're out,
You
or
couldn't
doing
do
whatever,
that.
I'll just
Oh,
call
I
you.
messaged you. You didn't reply to my message, but you're tweeting. But like, my tweets ain't got nothing to do with
No,
you.
but I wouldn't say you're
My
tweeting.
tweets ain't got nothing to do with you.
No,
Luca.
but do you know what? Like you said, it's only if I've asked a question and I need the response.
Yeah, and I need a response to
If it's anything else, I don't care. But
Yeah.
if I need a response, I'll be like, that's when I'll call
Yeah,
you.
or
and be
like, I'm in the shop.
Did you not see my message?
This
Hello.
is it. But then typically I would just ring you anyway.
Sorry, you just said just now, Mags.
Now you know there's nothing on your knee.
Serious?
Wait, Esther.
There was a little bit of dust there.
No, but it was excessive.
I'm like, you knew Brett was coming to me. He's thinking, here we go.
Have you watched Beef?
I have watched Beef.
I've watched the first.
No, you can go.
Ask him. I want to know.
When I've started it, and I was like, this isn't my regular show, but it's
You're
cute.
too funny.
What show you like it? It's cute.
It's cute. It's like
It's wild though. Like
it's not. I haven't got anywhere
What
though.
is wild
I've
about
literally
it?
only watched the first episode.
it's wild because it's just like, how did we get here?
What is wild about it? First of all, how much out of 10? How much do you give it?
About what I give it?
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I'm a binge watcher girl.
I've been watching it on the treadmill whilst I'm doing my walks.
No, because you need to. Because them walks you're on.
Girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say something mad. You say what would I give it? I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'm not watching it again.
You know,
You're laughing.
I caught somebody in the gym looking at one of your videos.
You caught. You saw somebody.
Oh,
you didn't
really?
catch
Caught
them.
them.
Why did you catch them?
Because I don't think that they wanted me to see them looking at the video.
Why?
Why were they looking at the video?
No, but why would they not want you to?
Because Brent.
Do they know you?
What?
Never mind. You know what? It's true. I'm actually talking rubbish. Oh, that's nice. Who was it?
This is.
I'm really.
That's it.
I'm so
I'll
tired.
tell you
sorry.
afterwards.
Oh, is it someone you know?
Yeah.
Is someone has she knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
so, okay, it was a catching then.
Oh, so yeah, it
Yeah.
was a catching. No,
Oh,
that's,
okay, so
that's
it's
why
someone
I asked. I said, is it someone that you know? And
So
you were
it's,
like, wait.
it's not someone that would admit they watch her videos.
No, but you didn't find it weird. You were like, yeah.
Do you know why I don't find it weird? Because I get
You're about.
no. Because if you're in the gym and you like, isn't that the whole point of what I do?
I do that. I did
For
that
you
at the
to
gym.
watch my like.
I've got some of your save. I save your
There's no
posts.
otherwise, what's the point of me doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'll put workout
make
videos
reference
for
to
you
it.
to be able to do it in the gym, no?
Sorry. If
Is it a guy?
no, if you were rapping still, right, and I walk into a place and I see this person looking at you giving a tutorial of how to rap, I'm like, whoa.
What's your problem? What kind of example is that?
But you know,
But
Brent.
it's
No, but you
it's
know
not
what?
because
no,
her-
but you
her
know what?
videos are
My-
to
Not
help
as if it
guide
is that
you.
she's the only person in the world who does these flipping tutorials.
Yeah, but
Hold
she's
on,
just
put
Jean,
some
you
respect
know?
on my name. Are you
No,
done?
but that's why I said.
Nah,
that's why I
she's
Wait, is it someone who's
just-
not? Is it someone who's not doesn't like her or something?
No,
So
That's why I don't understand.
So
why
what-
this
You're
is a
hater.
thing.
You're hater.
I
See,
I don't
Wait,
get.
wait,
I don't
wait,
wait,
wait.
I don't get why you're.
Wait, wait,
No, I don't get why
no,
you're.
wait.
No, no, no.
Let me
Excuse
tell you why
sir.
you're weird.
Wait 1 second. Do you make someone? You walked in and someone's watching a video.
Yeah, in the gym.
Okay.
The fitness queen. Someone's watching a video from the fitness queen.
That's
to
why I
help
don't
them
get
with the
why
fitness.
this is weird.
if I just came back from New York and I came back and said, hey, I was in the gym and I saw somebody watching your video, what would
Yeah.
you tell me?
I'll be gassed.
Because
They're from New York.
all right,
from New
cool.
York.
So is it because it's in London?
No.
No.
The same, Brent. What I'm saying is, regardless of whether they.
Let's not move away just yet.
Okay, but what I'm saying
Why
is
would you be
yeah,
gassed?
because it's travelled internationally, so
All
that's
right.
sick.
So is it because it's in London that I said I saw somebody watching your video? As to why is it you're not gassed?
I didn't say I'm not gassed.
You're
I said,
kidding me.
oh, who was it?
In the first place, you didn't. You're like,
No, no, I
I feel like you presented it like it was a negative thing.
Yeah.
you.
Like you wasn't.
did.
You
And
wasn't
that's what
saying.
I
You
said.
wasn't saying. Oh, I was in the gym and started. I see someone watching it. You
First of
say
all,
like.
Brent, you
don't pull a victim face.
No,
You're
don't.
not being attacked.
Brent, you
Do
tried
know
it.
what I did?
I'm very self-aware. So
You tried
I
it.
am now trying to learn if I have communicated it wrong.
Yeah, because
You
that's what I
have-
said to you. That's what I said to you. What do you mean courts? Someone was watching a video. You didn't catch them. So that's why I then said, is this someone that maybe doesn't like her or wouldn't admit that they watch her
because
videos?
I don't,
So
that's what I'm
a
saying,
catching.
yeah. I don't, if I walked into the gym
so
and I saw
annoying.
someone watching my video to work out, I'd
Yeah.
be gassed. Like, it's not, regardless of the country that they're in. And when you're like, oh, but it's a bit weird. I'm like, isn't that the whole point
that
of
is
what
the
I
point of
do? Like, I
videos.
put out workout videos for people to follow in the gym. So if people aren't following my videos in the gym, then I'm wasting my time.
I do that though, but I would save like your workouts. And if I'm doing something, I'm like, okay, actually, let me see if my form is right. Like, I actually make reference to it.
So
and that's the point of the videos.
Yeah. So
I hear that. So,
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm not gassed because it's a person in the UK. I'm gassed
It's how you
regardless. Is
presented
what
the
I'm saying.
tea.
no,
but
'cause
you,
when I dropped it to you, it sounded as though you're like, yeah.
no, because you made it seem you did say it quite negative. Like you was like, oh, I caught someone. So I was thinking, is it someone that's not meant to be watching my videos or like? Do you get what I mean? If you were like, I was in the gym the other day and there was a girl like doing your workout video, that's sick. Do you know what I mean? You that's the response you would have got, but you did actually present it like it was a bad thing.
So I hear all of what you guys are saying. I acknowledge everything you're saying. Esther,
So I accepted my heart is still open.
Okay,
if I
Inyala.
came to you and I said that I caught somebody watching,
Don't say caught, Brand.
no, if I'm doing the same thing because I want to understand, so I don't do it again. I
so
caught
annoying.
somebody like watching one of your tutorial videos doing lashes.
Yeah.
What would your response be? Right?
No, but the word caught.
No. What would your response be?
My response would be like, what do you mean caught?
Oh,
The same response I gave you. If you said I saw someone watching your video, I'd be like, oh, that's so lovely.
okay.
And I think if you said, Regina, I saw someone watching, that's so lovely. But
Okay.
when you say caught, yeah, it sounds like it's like an op.
Alright.
Or it sounds like it's someone that would not openly admit they're watching this video, but they were sneakily watching it in the gym.
All right. So let me give you some more context.
Here we go.
I didn't expect it.
I knew, yeah, of course not. Of course you didn't.
I didn't. And
You're so
Text me
annoying.
who the person is, please. I need context.
I want to know who the person is. I don't even care if it's someone I don't know.
and I came behind them and I put my arm around their
Oh, when you
neck.
saw it.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Oh, Redmond's go.
No,
Who's
I
the
need to
person?
know. I want to know. I don't even care if I
I
don't
can
know
only
the
think
person.
of one person that it could be.
Uh,
I guess it really was a catching them, wasn't it then?
I need to get you.
Like a rat on the
A
highway.
new thing.
Or a
Not a
deer on the
rat.
highway.
No,
No,
everyone gets onto me. I knew you were gonna say. I knew because it can only be that person. It can only be one because of the gym that you go to. I knew it was. But
gonna
why?
bring us in, or-
Why did it rattle you though?
Why?
No.
Why would it? And it was like she looked like she got caught.
Do you know why?
No.
Laugh like that.
Do you know why I get it? Let me tell you why. Do you know why I get it? Because you know, from my perspective,
To
yeah,
fall off his chair.
she acts like she knows everything, fam. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Okay, sorry. Me and Mark's are lost. Can you show us who it is?
Oh, all right, cool.
Let me read the mic.
Interesting
Oh.
for me. Let me tell you
I'm
why.
unmuted the mic.
No, but let me tell you why it is. You do.
Yeah.
But do you know why I'm laughing? And I get why he's laughing, yeah?
Okay, what's the
Because
catching then?
Because even sometimes when we're together, yeah, it's like, this is my job, innit? I know what I'm doing. But you know how some people like to...
Yeah, they take charge.
And I'm always thinking, madam, like sometimes...
That this is actually my industry.
No, literally, right? And I see it all the time. Like there's even it's jokes because I witness it all the time, and I just you know when you just let love live here, I literally just thingy, yeah?
Let peace reign.
Literally all the time. So I fully understand.
You should quickly lock her
because
phone.
I'm not gonna lie, that would rattle me because I'd be like, oh,
Oh, so you?
because all the time you're always trying to.
No, Brent is actually dying.
No, it's not even laughing. No, I get it. I fully get it,
She
bro.
jumped. She quickly lock her phone.
Jump girl. Yeah, you were. Oh shit, you were defo rattled.
Beef.
No.
You said 6.
Yes, I would give it a 6. Because you know what it is, yeah? I think it was good. I think the storyline was good. I think it had life lessons. I remember you said life lessons and I thought, are you doing a taser? But you're not. It does have life lessons. But it's just weird, man.
So tell me the weird stuff, because obviously you giving it a 6, it was lost on you. I shouldn't
Wasn't
even
lost.
recommend it to be honest.
I don't like the way you speak to me. I don't like the way you speak to me.
What was
I don't
weird
like
about
no. Because you know what it is? You do a E-man and today Marks, where you try to act like I lack critical thinking in the film realm. And I don't like that.
I hear that. What was weird about it?
I just thought how things were just escalating. Like how there is that you find somebody, like someone cut you off, you cut each other off, or you were swearing at each other in the parking lot of a shopping market, and then now you're going to her house pretending to want to do plumbing work, and now you're pissing over her floor, and then the next thing, the husband. It was weird. Like,
Can I
and then the
ask a-
husband, and then her husband is masturbating to her co-workers.
The white girl.
Yeah, the white girl's picture.
I knew it.
And then he's saying, "Oh, it's nothing though. I'm just a house husband." And then what are we doing? And then his mum is just there creating these weird arts, just pretzel-looking things, talking about this goes for millions. It bloody doesn't. And it's just, it was just.
Do you know
It's
what?
not the mum who makes that, by the way.
It's the son in it.
It's a son.
It's the son.
And isn't it like?
But then the mum said
isn't
the
it
chair.
like penis inspired or like very sex? Was it? No, I'm not
it?
being wrong.
Well, the picture.
I thought like the first one that he made looked like a dick,
Really like a bum.
a penis and thingy.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, obviously I've only watched one episode to be fair, and like I said,
Yeah.
I'm fine with you telling me what's
What
happening.
happened.
But does she end up getting with the piss man?
No, but basically they nearly died together. Then he's now on life support because her husband shot him. But then in the last scene where he's now, because basically he's in coma, innit? When his fingers move, no, she lays on him,
And then his fingers move.
and then his fingers move.
And that's how it ends.
Yeah, but they're both
And-
single. They
and
might
what-
get together and bad vibes together.
I did think it was. I found it interesting in the beginning. The whole
Yeah.
car thing, first episode was
I can
jokes.
relate.
I didn't realize. I didn't expect to even see a woman. To be fair, so that killed me.
Yeah, that killed me.
Yeah, and when
like
she
a
was
little
throwing
Asian
stuff
lady.
on his windscreen, I
And
was
she's
just
so
like,
cute.
I'm not gonna
With
lie,
little
I
glasses.
would move so mad. Like, I have road rage anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that being me because I thought,
Yeah.
nah, you're actually taking me for a
It
break.
did teach me that lesson though, that you actually never know. You might think you're mad in it, but
People
you
are
might
madder.
bump someone else madder. But someone else might think they're mad. I might be madder. But also, things can just escalate for no reason. Because this all escalated. Like, the house burnt down.
Oh, is it?
House burnt down. She's getting a divorce now. She slept with his little brother. I'm just like, what?
And what was
Her
her?
house
What
didn't
was?
burn down.
What
His
was?
house. The house
Yeah.
it burnt. The house
What
in
was her
Greece.
house,
thing?
no.
Yeah.
What was her thing with the gun? Like she was like masturbating to the gun.
Because it's dangerous sex.
You haven't continued watching, so you don't know what her upbringing was like.
Because I remember him saying something about like he hid it from her because
I thought she was suicidal. 'Cause she
for
was
whatever
depressed.
for whatever reason. But then when she was like literally masturbating to this gun, I just thought,
Is it because it's danger?
She likes, and she lacks that in a relationship, no?
Yeah, but a gun. She literally got the metal on and she's like, oh.
how can you be like?
This is why she
girl.
like the younger boy.
How
Like
can
the
you
boy.
be like every time it
Smashed
clicks,
her.
it's like
It was
you
not cute,
climax. I was like, okay, sis.
Literally, she kept clicking. I was thinking, ooh,
Every time
girl,
it clicks, she's climaxing. I said, wow.
it might click for real.
Sounds like you got a lot from this. And couldn't you see the logical escalation?
Of the clicks.
No, of the road rage.
Esther.
To now saying enough is enough. I'm not letting
Yeah.
this person piss me off, or
Yeah.
I can't basically bite my tongue with this one. I have to basically follow this up.
Yeah, that's why I said like, I understand. I feel like it had life lessons because now I'm approaching road rage differently now. But also though, I like the fact that you actually never know what people are going through. Like we say it all the time, but dead ass, you really don't know what people are going through. So both of them are very feel unfulfilled in their lives. And he's poor, she's rich. But they both have the same depression.
Issue, yeah.
They're both unfulfilled. They're both miserable in life. And so they both just react the same way. And I thought it was interesting. I don't know if it's something I'm going to go back and watch again.
Why would you watch it again, though?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
why, yeah. Because some things you go back and watch it again.
I finally watched Gangs of Lagos.
I haven't watched that.
Oh,
I have not watched that. Have
Is
you
that on
watched it?
Prime?
yeah.
I watched the trailer for that. That looks
It's
lit.
sick. I'm not
That
gonna.
looks like I need to watch that.
I'm
I'm not
not
even
gonna.
gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have you watched it?
Everyone watch it. You can watch it over the weekend, and then we can talk about it
Look,
next
I
week.
feel like he's just got an undertone of why haven't you watched it? What?
No,
Why you sad?
because I mentioned yesterday that the director was on 3 Shots and he was speaking about Ifa.
Oh yeah,
You know what Ifa is?
the God.
Ifa
the
is the
God.
god?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. If I'm saying the right thing, if you're saying the right thing,
There's something different yesterday.
what was it?
Apparently, it's a secret knowledge.
I'm
Alright.
so confused, but okay. But Gangs
If
of
that's
Lagos.
really a God.
I
but
think
okay.
you should watch Gangs of Lagos.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. Remember Emmanuel? Somebody told me that I should stop asking Emmanuel about Nigerian questions.
Why? Because he's Ghanaian.
Because
makes
apparently
sense.
what he's saying, they don't like.
Yeah, he's Ghanaian.
Maybe it's wrong. Or maybe it's because he's Ghanaian.
Yeah, I
Probably.
think he's Ghanaian. Okay, I think watching the weekends.
Out
was
of,
Bank
out
Holiday
of 10,
Monday.
how much
What,
is
Gangs of
Gangs
Lagos?
of Lagos? Yeah.
An
Would you
8.
recommend it?
An 8.
An 8?
8.
Ooh.
You know why it's good? Because it's shot really, really well.
Is it shot in Lagos?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
It's
Let me
no.
see.
Do you know why I liked? Do you know why I loved it? Yeah, because
Yeah, because so you tell me. So,
The
I'm
reason-
so sorry. I'm so sorry. The Asian gangs that are in this UK, are they in Asia, or are they in the UK? You're telling me gangs can't travel?
No, the title of the show,
Okay,
I would expect it to be in Lagos.
not necessarily.
Okay.
What? It's not in Lagos.
no, it is.
It is.
Oh, what's the weapon?
No,
Would you expect it to be in Lagos?
What, Gangs of Lagos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
because it's called Gangs of Lagos.
It's actually the same stupid question.
Excuse me?
Asking the same question.
But you don't talk to me the way you talk to me. he will cuss me, but he doesn't look me in the eye. You look me dead in the soul and call me stupid. Sorry, Queen G, not as you were.
Oh, thank you so much.
8 out of 10.
I think, do you know what? I thoroughly really enjoy this. Like, because it's not giving Nollywood. Like,
Oh, I love that. Okay,
it's
I'm
shot.
here.
It's shot really well.
Yeah.
The storyline makes sense. Obviously, I know like that it can like there's certain parts of Nigeria where it's rough in it and it's all hustle and bustle and like. So the reason why I wanted to speak to you about it is because obviously I feel like you'd be able to tell me how realistic it is to like what actually happens in Nigeria because, bro. I know that certain parts of Nigeria are like that in it,
Yeah.
but it's nuts seeing it like actually
real
play out
time.
an actual storyline
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like it's actually I think it's really really
I'm
good.
going to watch it. We'll talk about it next week.
I think it's really really good. Like even the not like pull up twists, even the way it ends. Like
Really?
yeah, and it's like you get invested into characters and no, it's sick. I probably
I'm
don't.
going to watch it too then.
There's only
all
one. There's
watch
only one thing that they ruined it at the end though. There's just one scene that's so Nollywood. I thought, why? Like I thought this was going so well. This did not. This moment here didn't need to happen. But other than that, really good
8 out of
film.
10.
How
8
many
out of 10 is
episodes?
strong.
It's a film.
Oh, it's a
It's
film.
not a series. It's
All
just
right.
a film. Like, I think it's like
So
two.
that's what we're doing. And on
Oh, it's
Tuesday,
a film,
Yeah,
yeah?
it's not a series. It's a film.
Oh, okay.
You can take that in?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would have
Tuesday-
preferred if it was a series. I thought it was a series.
No, it's a film.
Yeah, cool.
Good. Tuesday we'll watch it. We'll talk about it.
It could have been a series.
It could have been a series.
Yeah.
It's a good start, no?
No, I think they can
might be
actually.
broken down to a
They
series,
can
yeah.
definitely build.
Or I can do a part 2.
I think they could do a series or do a part 2. Yeah, they definitely can do a part 2 because of the way it ends.
Okay.
Yeah, they could definitely do a part 2, but it's good. It's good. I'm proud.
I love that. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'll give it a watch.
How was your holiday?
Holiday was nice, thank you. It was
Why
very
did you go on
nice.
holiday? Why did you need it?
Why did I need it?
Yeah.
You
You went to Jamaica, innit?
I did go to Jamaica.
Did you? I didn't even know you were in
I did not
Jamaica.
go to Jamaica. He's wilding. You think I went to Jamaica, I would have gone for 3 days or 4 days.
Literally.
I'd still be there.
Fair.
I had a Jamaican man feeding me seafood.
Where did you go?
I went to Cyprus.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. It was really nice. It was relaxing. I needed it because I just needed it.
What part of Cyprus?
I in Upper.
Nice.
And the hotel I stayed in was so beautiful.
Really. Did you
The
go by
owner-
yourself?
Huh?
Did you go by yourself?
No, and my friend. The owner
Wait there. Friend.
Uh-huh.
wanted to pimp his son to me.
That's what she's
Yeah.
doing.
The owner wanted to pimp his son to me.
How did that
Talking
go?
about
Is it the Oxford Dictionary definition
Oh, a friend.
of friend?
Is the Oxford Dictionary a friend?
Just checking.
Until I'm engaged.
I hear it.
But
Love
yeah,
that for
so he was talking about how he was like, oh yeah, like I want you to marry my son, and if you marry my son, I'll put 5 hotels in your name. He owns like over 30 hotels.
Who, the man?
Yeah,
Well, you didn't.
the owner.
Well, you didn't do it.
Nah, because he's white.
He's white.
5 hotels though.
I know.
Did you even see what the sun looks
I
like?
could get that in black. Huh?
No, you can't.
Leave her.
Okay.
You've never been offered that deal. You've been bare black countries. You've never been offered that deal. You talking about you can? No, you can't.
I will get that in black though.
I love you. I actually love you, you know.
Why
Like,
though?
because you're
Facts
just,
though.
you're
You travel
so
the world.
funny.
You've never been offered that deal. You talking about I can get it elsewhere.
I will
Where?
get it in black.
Okay.
I serve a living God.
5
You
hotels.
wait
Yeah.
there.
5
More.
hotels. Okay.
Amen.
Like a chicken wings. You wait there. And I was like, he was like, oh, how old are you? I was like, I'm 28. He was like, oh, my son's. I was like, how old is your son? He's like, oh, he's 38. I said, oh, that ain't a problem.
Ooh.
But
Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry. That
was
was
cute.
That was rude.
That's all right, don't know.
What,
That's good.
38?
For
me at 28, hell no.
really,
You know I'm ageist, man.
not ageist.
I am. I can't do 10 years. Oh. How am I now? Jesus. I couldn't
That's
date.
it.
I could.
No,
I can't. You know when the age of turning is really serious and it's a rattler.
I'm so done.
But I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't date someone 10 years older than me now.
really, I have, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it now.
It's fine.
Like that's actually my path now. That's all I see now.
Do you know what's
So
really?
now you hear where Leonardo's coming from.
No, he's
Do you know
a
what's
weirdo.
really
just
funny
checking.
though?
Like,
yeah?
I'm not firing them. When they turn 39, I'm like, no, that's you out. But no, yeah. So it was really, really nice. It was really, really cool. I did learn though that one thing I have learnt is I need to stop flirting with men and acting shocked when
They like you because you've been flirting.
yeah, because I just thought
No
this
shit,
was a
Sherlock.
thing. Yeah,
Explain. What is what?
like I feel like flirting is fun.
She's
But
a
then
flirt.
people want things after the flirting,
and
I
you're
know
just
that.
like, no, that's
Because I'm just like, oh,
oh, this whole thing? I was joking.
I was joking. Now you're taking this seriously. Okay, so I am gonna take that on. I'm gonna take that on board moving forward.
Did you meet the son?
No, I didn't. No.
I
Someone's
know what
there.
he looks like.
I don't have a clue what he looked
Why
like.
didn't you ask for a picture?
I just couldn't bothered.
Speaking of
Because it was very
thingy,
friendly. And you know, like, I feel like it was kind of borderline black fetish. Because it's like, oh, very, like, skin is very nice to touch and kiss me on the cheek, whatever. I said, okay.
You should have got to do them writing first. Anyway.
like a contract, innit?
Should go on contract.
Yeah.
I would have to look over that prenup boy.
At least wear the discounts for next time you come. I mean, if it is he likes you. 5 hotels next
The
time.
sun wasn't there.
Not for the sun. I mean, it sounds as though you could have said,
Nah,
"Alright,
'cause
cool,
you know
let
what
me
it is here?
come
Like,
back next time."
No, but I just it's just when it's like a fetish situation, I don't know,
I
it's
don't
weird
like
to me. It
that,
doesn't sit
yeah.
it doesn't sit right with
Obviously,
me.
this is disgusting because he was.
It is.
He was about 80 something, right?
No, it wasn't about 8 something, but
How old was he?
looked it. That was about probably
If
in
the
his
son's
60s.
38.
Yeah, it looks like he was in his 60s, and it was just not it for me. It just wasn't spicy enough for me. You know what I mean?
Did he see your foot fetish pictures?
My Instagram picture.
I went on Instagram and didn't understand what I saw.
What foot face
Why?
pictures?
I posted a
You
picture.
styled a book, a drink, and your asthma pump,
And your feet were in it.
But
and your
there.
foot was in
No, it
it.
wasn't.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? She was showing off her toes, right?
And my pretty anklet, exactly.
Yeah,
Did
that's
any weird
my pretty
messages off the
pedicure.
back of that?
That's like holiday
No, not
vibes
yet.
though that girls do. That's normal, no?
Serious?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I did say to my friend, I did say, I hope this opens up a door.
Oh, so you can start on OnlyFans.
If you're going to send me money for my feet, I'm sending you feet pic. I'm going to do it. So anyone listen here, if you want feet pictures, jump my DMs for a good price.
How
Gotta
much?
make up
How
the
much
money.
would you charge? Because I think that people are gonna respond to what you just said. Now that you've done a call out for, I take money for my feet.
I didn't say I'd take
That's
money.
what you just
I said
said.
I'm about to start a business where I do. It can't be anything cheap.
What does not cheap mean?
I would say maybe £500.
£500 for a picture?
Yeah.
What about a GIF where it's wiggling?
Oh, baby, that's like a grand.
A grand.
Up.
Okay.
Because now it's in motion. So I know that's doing some shit
How
to
about
you.
sound?
You make me
What sounds?
sick. She said
Sound of what?
it's emotion, so I know that's doing some stuff to
I
you.
know that.
That's
Listen, it's the whole gun situation again. Sound. What kind of sound? I'm making sound in the background. Mm-hmm. Nah, 'cause I can't do anything that you can
Squish your
identify me
feet in
by.
water or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
ASMR with the toes and then a splash.
Yeah, I feel like if you want additional props, I feel like it's like extra 500 each time. Like you have to pay. Come on. But if you're a returning client, I might be able to give you a discount.
Would you
code.
stop it when you find your husband to be? If it's good money.
Did we have a dilemma like this one time?
We
And
did,
you,
yeah.
you said that you wouldn't. You would share the proceeds.
I'll tell
Yes, I
him.
was showing his feet. I was showing nothing.
Listen, these feet were here before
Baby,
you
get your
came.
feet out. What? If they want
And they're
couple
gonna be here.
pictures,
Yeah.
no, I'm joking. No, he can have dinner. Dinner will be on me.
No, but honestly, like if you're married, and after in fact, if you're offered 20K to see your
20K.
feet in your wedding gown, would you take
Oh, I'm
that?
sending
Brent,
that shit.
I'm taking a quick snap before I get to the altar. If he says I want it at the altar and I want to see your man's shoe next to it,
Yeah.
I'm putting my phone in my. I'm going to wedding dress in my pocket and I'm doing it quickly.
So I'm
20K.
asking an honest question now to you two girls, right? You're booed up now.
I mean, this is harmless, isn't it?
Married.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have this arrangement where it is a man is paying to see your
My feet.
intimate bits.
Yeah.
It's
What's
feet.
intimate bits?
Intimate bits is pussy.
But you know what
It's
he's doing.
feet.
He's busting out over it.
Okay.
Listen,
Between-
what's
between
the-
you-
Listen, this is a sincere question I'm asking the both
No,
of
but
you.
I don't think about that. I don't
I'm
think about.
asking you now to
I
think
don't
about
think about
it.
what my client is doing with the pictures.
All right, Brent, go on. Proceed.
This is an honest question.
Let's
right?
answer honestly. Let me think of the men I date.
Honestly.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
All right, let's
yeah,
go.
Factor that in, please.
Yes.
Married. You're even going to church every Sunday.
Okay.
As I do now,
Understand?
yes.
You guys are taking it serious.
I go to church now and I'm still sending pictures. Okay.
And you know that you have a man
Yes.
that feels a particular way about you sending images or moving images
that is gratifying another man and he's paying you for it. Are you guys still accepting the P?
All right, we're having a conversation, and I'm gonna say, okay, so if I stop taking this money, this extra 20K that I'm bringing to our family unit, yeah, what are you gonna do?
So you would continue.
Like, are you okay with me no longer contributing this to our family unit?
Okay. All right.
If he says, if it's a big deal, obviously I'm gonna respect my husband, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Always.
ultimately. So whatever he says, however he feels, I'll manage. But I'll just make him understand that this £20,000 that we are getting just because I'm showing feet, yeah. If you no longer want the soft life, then my dear, bring something else to the table.
Okay. And Esther, Sim?
Yeah, I always respect my husband, man. Do you know how many frogs? No. Take that back.
How many frogs you've had to kiss to get there? Sis, say it with your chest. We hear it.
I haven't kissed that many, but yeah, I love a good husband. You know me.
So if he says no,
I love a
don't
man.
do
If he
it.
says no, I'm not doing it.
And you, Gina?
Yeah, I said that. Like, if whatever he says,
But you
I'll
didn't say give me
manage.
money though.
No, but then you said, so what are you going to do to fill the gap? That's
I
not
mean,
gonna be.
if it's a massive, like, because my thing is, yeah, if this is actually contributing to, like, us and, like, what we've got going on, yeah, if taking it away is going to cause lack, what's the alternative? Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
And that's not because I want you to now start selling penis pics.
No, but penis is not my feet. Because mine is feet. Like if I was sending nudes, I would never send nudes anyway. But if it's like my feet, this thing don't do nothing but go to the kitchen
And
go to the
also,
gym.
yeah, this is not something that I hide. Like, I show my feet.
All right.
This is it.
Do you know what I mean?
So-
And he can get it for free because they just screenshot my pictures.
All right, cool. So how about if it's lips?
Lips.
Lips.
My lips.
Lips.
No. That's sexy. I love good lips. I love her lips.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because
I
again,
wouldn't-
I'm seeing, do you know why I'm saying that, yeah? Because again, I'm seeing lips as, something like lips is even easier to access. At least with toes, like you screenshot my
Yeah.
pictures, my lips are on show 24/7. Do you understand what I mean? So
You're getting for free.
you're literally like, if I don't send them to you, you can screenshot a lot more pictures of my lips than you can my feet.
Last question. Let's keep it on toes, right?
Here we go.
If, as part of the agreement, when it is you send the toe pic, he sends the cash.
Yeah.
He also has to. He needs to include what he's doing with the picture, and you don't have to watch it. He just basically sends it. That's the agreement. I'll give you this cash every single time it is you send me an image.
Yeah.
But you also have to receive
Yeah.
what I do with it, and that's him.
Is there video? Is it like text?
Both of them.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say send it.
I do not.
not watching it.
I don't need to see you masturbate.
No, but I ignore a lot of content daily, so I'm ignoring that the way I ignore a lot of content all the time. That ain't no problem. Send 20K. Anyway, if you're seeing this and you want feet pics, use the discount the day after 10, and I'll give you a 10% discount off your first invoice.
You actually
All right,
use
cool.
it.
Let's get Margs involved. Headlines?
Let's go.
You want me involved?
No, I said let's continue
get
the show so that you can get involved.
Oh, well, you
He's
know,
shy for us.
with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got no foot fetish, so
And you would pay for it anyway.
you say I would.
You wouldn't pay for it anyway.
But then,
What if I had a foot fetish?
yeah.
I'd pay for anything if I had the fetish of it. I'll pay my way. I don't mind supporting small business.
This is why I
the
love
way he
you.
spins things, I just love it. Never change.
I got OnlyFans and shit that I signed up to.
Oh, is it? So
One black
what is it
businesses.
for?
What's it for? Support small businesses.
No, but what's the account that you support?
I've signed up to bare different OnlyFans.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Wait a minute.
Oh, getting chopped, playing with themselves, all that
Wait.
stuff.
I don't know how it works, right? When you get a month access, do you get access to all the videos for the month?
Sometimes some people have all their videos up there, and some people trick you and they just have like little shits up there, and then behind the paywall they want to sell it, proper videos.
And you have to pay more for the proper videos?
Yeah.
All right, so you gain access just for teasers and then you have to pay more for...
No, some
OnlyFans
people,
for my feet.
some people got their whole thing on there. Some people you pay for the access and they got everything, and some people just give you like little
They've got
teasers.
like tiers.
Yeah, and then if you want more, you got to pay for
Do
it.
you keep the debit running every month, or do you just... All right, I've seen what I've seen, I don't like it, and I'll take it.
Nah, I would because I think you sign up for like a month period of time.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just It depends. If they're my brethren, I might keep it. If they're my brethren and it's low, I might keep it rolling. But if not, then I'll just do 1 month.
Okay. And when you say low, what are the numbers looking like?
I don't know.
And are these people also patron, no behavior patron?
No, they're not no behavior patrons. But
So you're supporting them, but they're not supporting you. Your friends, I'm talking about.
yeah, but they've probably they've supported me in some way, but shape or form. I've probably bought tickets or
Oh, okay. I thought you go somewhere else.
or run something on, man. You get me?
Friends dumb.
No, I get my money's worth.
All right. Okay. So currently, you still have some that you've subscribed to?
I'd have to check because I haven't been on there in ages. I don't think I'm subscribed to anybody at the minute.
So you cancel it when
Again.
we started talking about cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living, because he lives messed up all of that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Does it come up on your bank statement as OnlyFans?
Mm. I don't even check. I don't even care.
But that should be a secret code.
Well, I ain't got nothing to hide. It's my bank account. It's my money. I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't. Who am I hiding from? I live with my parents or something like. It can have.
No, but if
it can say big old pussy on the statement. Like it don't matter to me.
No, but I'm thinking of like, I'm thinking of like, imagine like married people or like people with joint accounts, and I go to the account, I'm seeing OnlyFans, but I don't know you have an OnlyFans.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Then
I don't.
it's
It might not say that then because they probably would be thinking about about
Privacy,
married couples
yeah.
and people's privacy. So it might not say that. But I haven't checked because I haven't got anything to hide in it.
What's
But again,
most you
how
paid
come
a
people
month?
don't? What's what?
What's the most you paid a month?
What's the most?
Yeah.
Probably more than $4.99.
Nah, I've done. Remember, I smoke weed. You know what I'm trying to say? So I can write off money. Like I'll go and buy 8 for £40 and all that. So like and smoke it, put it in the air. So like money's different. So I can give someone $12.99 or $14.99 because I'll smoke that. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I didn't understand the correlation, but I was waiting.
like you say, she said like $14.99, but I'm saying that's nothing. That's cheap. I can give someone $12.99 because.
Yes, man, I actually said $4.99.
Yeah, because like, I'm saying that I'd smoke that in a second. So it's not really, it's nothing. It's chump change.
Sorry. So what you're saying is that you justify paying $12.99 because the next time you look to go and smoke weed, you just wouldn't smoke weed because
No,
you paid for this?
I don't get how you don't get what he's saying.
Sorry. Before you retort, can you just explain it to me? I needed to understand the correlation of
Okay,
me asking what's the most you've paid, and then he said $12.99, and he said because I smoke weed.
So basically, what he's saying is, he spends money. He spends more money on other stuff, like for less, basically. Like him smoking weed, it can cost him about £40, right? And he will smoke it more like often. So him spending $12.99 is nothing because he spends money on less. Do you get it?
No, I get that if that's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
That is what he's saying, no?
And that's cool. But
Yes, I'm saying
if you are still smoking the weed, the manner in which is you do, and you buy a subscription, you're adding to your bills, right?
But he's not. But he's not saying that it's.
I'm
you're
saying it's not
getting
a crazy outgoing. Like it's not a crazy outgoing.
That's not what he's gonna stop and think. Oh, should I spend smartly about this?
Yeah, that's
when
not
I
a crazy
spend more on.
on weed that
on
I was
weed.
puffing the air. It's not a crazy outgoing. I won't even. It's nothing.
Okay, are you confused on how
you need to understand what I'm
we're
saying.
saying weed and that?
Are you still smoking weed now in
Yeah.
this cost of living crisis?
Yeah.
You're still putting out the money.
Yeah.
But you've stopped paying for the porn.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't get off on porn like that. I don't need it. I don't like. I would. I don't just go around buying random OnlyFans sometimes. No, I don't need to. I would like buy it for sometimes if I want to like look into something more, see someone, see what they're doing. I'll look into it. It might cost me a little change or whatever. But I'm saying it's nothing. Like it's nothing, and it's not like I'm doing bearing it. It's not like I'm spending hundreds of pounds a month on it or whatever. It might just be like a £7.99 or £10 here, whatever. Like it's nothing, innit? Like you know what I'm trying to say, like. So it does. I don't notice it. Like it's not really, and it's not really a big deal to me. But people like saying it's wasting money, the outgoings. But I'm saying the way I can justify it, it's not just only. It'll be any little small change like that. The way I always could justify it is, I'll blow that on weed in a second. Like you know what I'm trying to say, that. So it's not. I don't know whether that makes sense to you, but that's just how I could justify it. Like, it's not really, it's not big outgoings. I'm not spending bare money on anything or anything like that. I might just want to look at it. Plus, you got to support small business, man. It's like if Esco's out here doing our feet and thing and all that, I'll just go and subscribe for a month and just help. You know what I'm trying to say? Support. You got to support your people.
You wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would.
Esther would be comfortable doing that.
I wouldn't look at it. I wouldn't look. I ain't got a foot fetish. I wouldn't care. But I'm saying the
So we'll have a
sentiment.
comfortable game.
I'm saying the sentiment behind it. I support my people.
Listen carefully. Just
He's supporting a black business.
pretend that your husband to be is listening, right? Your co-worker just said, if you start an OnlyFans where you put your feet up, he's gonna subscribe to you.
He sees my feet for free every day.
I can see her feet now.
All right, cool.
I'm saying it's the sentiment. I support my people. That's the point I'm making.
Because he's not gonna be watching the videos. He's just like, do you know what? I'm supporting you.
Would you support me?
What you been doing on there?
over there?
Does it matter? What you don't care what she's doing? You just said that.
Yeah, but why would I need to buy yours?
Wait.
I've never bought. I've never
supporting black
I've never
women.
signed up to a man's
Oh, it's only
only.
black women.
I've never signed up to
You
a
don't
man's
support black
OnlyFans. I've never signed up to a man's
You don't support
OnlyFans.
Bavir.
He's already told you.
No, I've never signed up to a man's OnlyFans. Never signed up to a man's OnlyFans. Never, ever.
So funny.
So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. You buy me wheat though.
yeah, I'd buy you.
All right, thank you.
You get me?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's get into the headlines.
Thank you.
We could skip if we want to.
Yeah, I think it's a thick one. Listen, I'm still on holiday mode, innit? This looks like a topic.
On my life, I thought we'd done all that because of what we said.
Yeah, he's texting me whilst we were doing it, so I knew that you had finished, innit?
I usually read it and then come to a verdict by the time I'm done reading the headlines.
Alright.
Let me know if you're up for it today. All right, so the first headline, trigger warning. The MP Julian Knight faces fresh misconduct allegations, BBC is told. 4 women have made complaints to the parliamentary authorities about MP Julian Knight since police dropped an investigation into him, the BBC has been told. The fresh complaints are thought to allege inappropriate comments and behaviour. The BBC has also been told 5 different women raised sexual misconduct allegations about him to the police. Mr. Knight, who is MP for Solihull, has strongly denied wrongdoing. The separate reports to police and parliamentary authorities mean 9 women in total are alleged to have made some form of misconduct allegation about Mr. Knight, ranging from allegations of inappropriate comments to sexual assault. This means allegations of wrongdoing are wider than previously thought. Mr. Knight, who was elected to Parliament in 2015, has repeatedly said there was a single and baseless complaint made against him to the Metropolitan Police. He said police did not interview him before they closed the case and that he has not been made aware of any details of allegations supposedly made subsequently against me to any parliamentary authorities. Our next headline, also a trigger warning, is about Donald Trump and his accuser has taken the stand. Miss Carroll claims Mr. Trump accosted her in a Manhattan department store in 1996. He has consistently denied her accusations as fiction. Jean Carroll told the New York civil rape and defamation trial she had been unable to have a romantic life since the alleged assault. Miss Carroll, a former advice columnist for Elle magazine, testified that the encounter with Mr. Trump initially began with flirtatious banter after he approached her at the Bergdorf Goodman store and asked if she would help him buy a gift for a friend. She said the banter quickly took a turn when Mr. Trump asked her to try on a piece of lingerie and followed her into a dressing room. Oh, damn. Once inside, she claimed he closed the door, held her against the wall, and raped her. Mr. Trump, who is running in the 2024 presidential election, has repeatedly denied her allegations. On Wednesday, on a series of posts on his social media website, he called the account a fraudulent and false story and called it into question. She didn't scream. There are no witnesses. Nobody saw this. Mr. Trump's post was brought to the attention of U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan before witnesses took the stand. The judge admonished Mr. Trump's legal team for their client's behavior and said the post was a public statement that, on the face of it, seems entirely inappropriate. Now, last headline for this section is a new website to monitor the global state of democracy and human rights. The concerns over Barclay predate the publication of the Tolley report on the conduct of Dominic Raab, which found last week that he had bullied civil servants. Raab resigned as Deputy Prime Minister and Justice Secretary. One source said there were a lot of unhappy people at the Department of Health just now, in part as a result of Barclay's behaviour. Another said officials in his private office had Borne the brunt of his behaviour, everyone finds him quite challenging, said a source. A Department of Health and Social Care spokesperson said the department has not received any formal complaints relating to the behaviour of its ministers. Any complaints relating to ministers or members of staff will be investigated in line with departmental guidance. The former head of the UK Civil Service, Bob Keselowski, has called on Rishi Sunak to speak out against the torrent of invective against the civil service unleashed by Rayab or risk a toxic environment in Whitehall. What was the verdict? Let's get into our next headlines.
Wait a minute.
Do you know why? 'Cause she looks at me. She looks at me. This is me. I was like, I don't know.
Let me just carry on.
Fact.
It's a Friday. All right. So new police
Now I got
powers.
6 words out of me.
Literally.
I agree. All right, so our next headlines. New police powers to tackle slow walking protests. Police in England and Wales are to be given new powers to tackle disruptive slow walking used by protesters to block roads. The new legislation would give officers more leeway to intervene when protesters attempt to block roads by slow marching. It will need to be approved by Parliament before it comes into force. Just Stop Oil, Insulate Britain and Extinction Rebellion are among the groups who have used the tactic. Current legislation gives police the power to set conditions on protests that are likely to cause serious disruption to the life of the community. But the government says what this means in practice is not legally clear, leaving forces reluctant to act during certain demonstrations. It has introduced a new law that specifies officers should be able to take into account the cumulative impact of disruption and whether people are prevented from carrying out day-to-day activities. They will also be able to take into account the wider geographical impact of protests rather than just the impact on people who live and work in the area. Home Secretary Suella Braverman said it would clearly define when police can step in to stop selfish protesters wreaking havoc in people's everyday lives. Next headline, British residents in Sudan, including NHS doctors, will not be evacuated by the UK. So British residents, including many NHS doctors who have been in the UK for years, will not be evacuated from Sudan as part of the RAF airlift, the Foreign Office has told ITV News. Officials said UK residency visa holders, which includes some of the 74 NHS doctors stuck in the war-torn country, will have to make their way to the UK via other exit points. This means that doctors across the NHS who simply visited Sudan, who have a visa to work in the UK and have the same rights as a British national, would have to find their own way out of Sudan without government help. A UK government spokesperson said the evacuation response from Khartoum is open to all British nationals and the eligible dependents who wish to leave Sudan. Those who have UK visas but are not those who have UK visas but are not the dependent of a British passport holder can still come to the UK via other exit points, such as through crossing the border with Egypt. Last headline, Taiwan is preparing for its annual Han Kuang military exercises, a defiant show of force as fears mount of an impending conflict with China. South China Morning Post SCMP has reported that Taiwan is readying for its Han Kuang 2023 military exercise, which is scheduled to be held from the 24th to 28th of July. Significantly, this year's iteration includes simulations of breaking a Chinese blockade, adding to scenarios rehearsed in previous exercises that emphasize defeating a Chinese amphibious invasion. A US-built system will perform round-the-clock computer simulations of joint, combined, and coalition operations as part of the upcoming drills. Live fire exercises, meanwhile, will emphasize combat force preservation, maritime, I said that right? Yeah. Interception, protection of major facilities such as sea and airports, civil defense mobilization, air defense, and counter-amphibious invasion, according to the SCMP report. All that being said, let's get into Word on Road.
Wait a minute.
Thank God, because I need to Google my Word on Road.
So, Paul Wale, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He took a picture and sent it.
Of what?
Wingate.
Oh.
Nice. Thank
What you
you.
say?
very
It's
much.
everywhere. You couldn't escape it.
Yeah,
you couldn't escape it. I got the whole world driving around looking for wings now.
This is it.
Listen,
This is it.
it's got me craving wings though. I got wing stop today. All right.
All right. So Gina,
Hello.
if somebody is looking to get a six-pack by August, what do they need to stay away from?
You better
What do
at
they need
me.
to do?
Wings, girl.
Better at me,
I ain't gonna
homeboy.
lie. Girl, listen.
Man said wings.
First of
No,
all-
let me tell you why, yeah. So obviously I'm going to Malta, innit?
Yeah.
I've got 5 weeks. Less than 5 weeks now, yeah.
Lit.
I'm not drinking.
I'm not drinking to my birthday.
Yeah, I'm not drinking till I go. My diet is like literally like this is a mishap.
Clean.
But it's very like regimented. I'm doing the 18K. I'm taking this stuff serious.
Okay.
So, my dear,
I need to take it seriously.
put down the wings. It's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate that, right? 'Cause
But you're gonna have
you are
it
my
anyway.
motivation. No. I just need to understand why Brent brought it up. So do you
Literally.
think I look chubby, Brent?
Honestly, I heard you say you need some time to do something, and I didn't know you were going to hear me say that and then tell everybody that because we did it off air.
Did we?
Yeah.
We talk too much. This is the thing. I get it. I get why you want us to come in here in silence and just go on it. Because I forgot that was the case.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to go to the next screen though on your thing.
As in to make a new tab
No, as in that to go back to the doc I was on.
on the iPad.
Yeah.
Um,
But I've got the touch thing.
can you use the actual screen and then do that?
Oh yeah. No, it's not coming up, Brent.
No.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Thank you. You're such a baby, you are.
All right. Hold up.
He
Said, "All right."
said, all right.
Very sad news. Sad news yesterday. Jerry Springer passed away at the tender age of 79.
He had a good life, man. Let's give him some.
Was he ill?
Yes. So he had cancer.
Oh.
And apparently his cancer he's had cancer for a few months now, apparently. I'm trying to figure out which one it was. But it was a thing where it just took the turn for the worse. Why are you shaking your head?
No, these kids will never know, man.
They wouldn't.
Jerry.
That was it.
Jerry.
But yeah, man.
The fights, Jerry Springer was, what a time, man.
Listen.
What a time.
And Steve, innit?
Yeah. Steve was the bouncer, innit?
Yeah.
The things that they would put on that show.
It's
Right.
mad. Like he would be like, so you basically telling me that you cheated on your girlfriend. No, you cheated on your boyfriend with a girl. Well, let's see how your boyfriend feels about that because he's backstage.
Yeah.
What?
It's not, and they'll literally come out and start swinging straight
Just
away,
start
right?
swinging.
They'll literally, TV, obviously, they can't do that now, right?
Do you know what I love
No,
though?
they'll be like, oh, I cheated on you. And then like the girl will come out you cheated on, and then the girl will come out you cheated on and be like, well, I've got something to
Tell you as well.
I'm not a girl.
I'm a girl,
I'm a
yeah.
man. And then my man will punch her in her face.
And they'll literally start
And they'll
swinging.
fight on the stage.
Nuts.
Could you imagine?
Was it staged? Was it fake?
I don't know, you know.
Was Jerry Springer fake?
I don't know.
Because I've never seen such violence, yeah,
Do you know what I think, yeah?
on TV. That's not wrestling. Like, and you will see men fighting women. Like,
Yeah,
That
that's
do
sick.
not care. I feel like these things start off fake here, but then you start to get the real contestants.
really?
Do you know what I mean? Because people that actually live very messy lives like that.
No, to be fair.
see on TikTok?
Yeah.
All these faces. So I really think it's a thing. But yeah, man, RIP to him. Passed away yesterday morning. They're just saying it's a brief illness, but there is a lot of chat about him, about like cancer and stuff like that. So RIP to him. Love to his family and friends and everybody else. And what else am I going to talk about next? Sorry. Keke Palmer. Thank you. So basically, I love this thing because I saw it actually. I saw so Melissa's wardrobe has got It's a Lifestyle Hunt. It's like a whole platform, like articles and all that kind of great stuff. And they actually posted something about women and snatched bodies when you give birth. So check that out. Check out that article if you want to. And I also saw Yemi Ogumefun, who's Don't Jealous his wife. She was also posting about it because she talks about it like a lot on her stories, and she also talked about it yesterday as well. So when I saw this today, I thought, you know what, this is really it's in line with what I've been seeing a lot. So she had a baby recently, and she was talking about the whole pressure to feel like you have to snap back and whatever. And she was like, her advice is just to do whatever makes you feel good. and I just think that's perfect. She said the main thing I've learned through my experience is to do what makes me feel happy. And she said don't feel pressure of, you know, how you need to look this way or look that way, or because she's like, it's normal to look on socials and be wondering how everyone else is snap back and look this way and that way.
Do you know what I find really in that one thing that I think about, is like I have a lot of obviously I've never been pregnant, I'm not a mum.
Yeah.
And whenever I think about it, it is something that like I think about and consider.
Yeah.
And
same.
for me, I put myself under a lot of pressure and it hasn't even happened yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's because I've heard so many times from people around me that, oh, you're going to be so fine when it comes to pregnancy because you work out. Like there's this there's this expectation that when I have, God willing, when I eventually become a mother, like I'm not going to have any issues and I'm going to like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I hear it quite a lot, I'm always like, no, because imagine that's not my story. That would be such a rattler. And because I know how I am,
I
know that just in general, I put myself under a lot of pressure anyway.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what that time in life will be what that time in life will be like for me. So I'm trying to mentally prepare do you know what I mean? I'm trying to do the work now because I feel like I can easily end up going down a spiral, 100%.
Yeah. It's funny, 'cause I actually mentioned it to, I think, was it E-Man? I think I did last week or something like that. And I was saying how, like, that is something I think about as well. So, like, I have heard a lot about if you, like, work out consistently and stuff like that, then it helps your body, like, go back to what it used to be and stuff like that. And I've always said that, God willing, I don't have any complications. So I can work out throughout my pregnancy. But I'll put my hand up. I'm vain in that regard. I have to, like, I've battled with body dysmorphia
for years.
So much that
I know. That's why I know pregnancy will send me over the edge.
I know myself.
And
I know myself. And I think I even said to Emma, I was like, I'll have surgery, you know.
I hear it.
But again, I don't want to. But I was saying how I said that, but I know myself as well. I know how I am, where I'll be like, really and truly, you're trying to beat body dysmorphia and going into, like, giving into surgery. I say giving in because me, don't cry. But giving into surgery for me isn't necessarily the
answer. It's not going to tackle it.
Yeah, it's not,
because it will still exist.
It will still exist. Do you get what I mean? So I know myself, but yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep stay working out, and we'll see when we get there.
Literally,
because I just already know myself.
Did you see how Joe Wicks got in trouble the other day as well? So he put out a picture of his wife.
Yeah,
I think she had a baby like 8 months ago, something like that. I think their second or third child, and obviously she's got ripped abs, and it was like, oh, you know, like she's in such great shape, and like people ripped him, like literally was just like, though? This isn't helping mothers, like.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but he's not the husband to all the other mothers.
He's what? I know, like I don't think.
What do you mean?
I don't think what he did was wrong, because obviously he's just praising his wife for her hard work, right? And it wasn't you guys can be like my. It wasn't anything like that. He literally was just praising his wife. Obviously, a lot of people got triggered.
Yeah, but you know, that's the issue.
It's a personal thing, though.
Do you know, that's mad. That sound like Mugs and... No, not Mugs. E-Man, when we had this whole trigger conversation. Because I'm sorry, but
it's kind of a you problem, though.
It's a you problem. How is my husband not going to tell me that I look great
publicly
8 months after publicly because you don't look great or you don't feel like you look great? That is my problem. Sorry, I'm not. Nah, that cooking I don't agree with.
Yeah,
but that's the thing, because you can't say this is why people do trigger warning present husband or trigger warning loving father, because again you will share something that's good for you
and it will trigger somebody else.
Trigger someone else that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Face your front and be content. We all have different stories, man. But yeah, quickly, my last one, just because I thought it'd be nice to get some closure on this matter.
I saw her response and it made me laugh though.
We have a lot of weed smokers in the community. Like Fenan smokes weed every single day.
Most real niggas.
Damn! Got you!
Oh!
And the thing is, this is a double one. Because not only did you say it, but you gave him his props. You call him a real bro. This is beautiful.
Well, sorry, because you just said I was going to be the first one to go, and you've been letting them fly long before me. And that was a term of endearment. That wasn't even like a...
I feel like you're like... Is it you? Who was saying the other day?
Saying what?
The N-word. Someone's
it
like...
weren't me. It was...
Someone owes money.
Yusuf. E-Man.
E-Man owes like £7.50.
E-Man and Yusuf. Have you let one fly?
I haven't.
You,
said it,
Brent as well.
but-
Brent, E-Man and Yusuf. They've
No,
all
no,
let it
yeah.
fly.
I haven't said
No,
it.
but I
I've
said it in a
intentional.
different context.
It doesn't matter. You
don't
all
matter.
let
No, I
it
said it in the
fly.
right context.
Sorry?
I said nigger in the right context.
Doesn't matter. You
There's
said
no
not the
context.
N-word.
I
Doesn't
This
said
is-
matter.
Nigger.
No.
How do you are?
I was literally reporting on the story.
Sorry. I'm so pissed I
You
done that.
literally need to put £2.50 in the jar.
Okay, I don't mind if you're saying that we can't report like quotes.
You say N-word.
Yes,
Philip Schofield ain't saying N-word. He
Philip
said-
Schofield.
Yeah, I know that's the first person I came up with. I was gonna
White
say Piers,
man?
no, because basically I was gonna say Piers Morgan. Then I clocked. He would say,
No, he
You say-
wouldn't.
I don't know.
I
Piers,
wouldn't.
I feel like Piers would say when the mic's off.
Probably.
Allegedly.
Probably.
I'm so pissed about that.
Yeah, you're doing well, you know.
Doing so good.
So it's just me and Gina. So
I like
far,
that Fernand actually knows your true intention towards him. Your heart's clean towards him. I like that.
You're just always trying to stir. Finn ain't got
Stir?
no.
You
Finn-
just call him
no,
a
you call
real
him
guy.
Finn.
That's a good thing.
His name's Fernand, by the way.
Fernand, yeah.
same.
No,
listen,
it's not the same. Don't do that.
listen.
What did you say?
You know what he
He's
said.
a Finnan.
Oh, don't go back to the Irish thing.
And then when
I said Finley.
These people are troublemakers on this show. All right, so basically, we talked about Chance the rapper, Chance the dancer. I reported on him winding up a girl and slapping her bum at a carnival. But his wife has responded but not responded. So basically, she posted a quote from Maya Angelou. Sorry, and it says, so basically, it's a quote, it's a page here, but what she's highlighted is the T. She said, most people don't grow up. By the way, he's still married. I remember that was a conversation. He's married. Most people don't grow up. It's too damn difficult. What happens is most people get older. That's the truth of it. They honor their credit cards. They find parking spaces. They marry. They have the nerve to have children, but they don't grow up. Not really. They get older, but to grow up costs the earth. It means you take responsibility for the time you take up, for the space you occupy. It's serious business, and you find out what it costs us to love and to lose, to dare and to fail, and maybe even more to succeed. I think she's just saying in a nutshell,
he's an Agbaya.
he's an Agbaya, and he just went out there and embarrassed me, and I think that's,
No, 100%.
I hear it.
Do you know what the crazy thing is, yeah? When I saw that, yeah, I thought, to me, it's not a divorceable offence, yeah?
Absolutely not.
It's not. But, and it's more just the embarrassment.
It's a
like,
strong word.
you could have done that in private
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have known about it or whatever. Like, you're moving mad,
Yeah.
regardless, yeah? But it's just, because it's so public and it's just, do you know what I mean? She has to actually live with this embarrassment.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to.
I didn't take this from when I read that.
That what?
Let's get into that just now. But you say it's not a divorceable offense, right, Gina?
No.
So if you were married to this guy and you were...
I'm knocking you upside your head, though. Facts.
She's saying everybody else needs to grow up. She ain't saying he does.
Oh, is that what you think?
She's saying everybody else needs to grow up.
Tap out.
I'm just saying.
Finished.
I don't think she's onto her husband. She's saying use
Go on.
She's saying use adults. Use lack critical thinking. Like use.
Hey, this critical thinking
she's
word.
saying.
Sorry.
That's what I thought.
He's doing
anyway.
a man's job.
No, that's what I thought.
All right,
I don't
Glenn,
know.
what you saying? If I got married,
I even like what you're saying. I want to get back to that, but it's important to
It's ironic
basically
that you lack
listen to
critical
black women.
thinking.
Yeah. So Gina,
Hello.
obviously your rise is going to be like perverse in the next 5-10 years, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Amen.
The world is going to know you and your brand. And
Amen.
And you have your husband doing that in the public eye. You're telling
forbid.
me
I'm
you're
not
just going to
div-
give him a slap up
I'm
across
not.
his head?
No, I'm not divorcing him though.
What would
but-
you do? What can bring him back from what he did? Because it wasn't just one girl. Did y'all see the other videos?
No, there's other
He was
ones.
doing with different girls.
Do you know what I think the problem is? Maybe I think the problem is, yeah, because it was not like it's a problem, yeah, but like it's carnival, innit? I'm not even Caribbean, but I get what carnival's on. If my man goes to carnival, I know he's winding up on someone. Like, do you get what I mean? In my head, I'll be dumb to think that he's not. Do you know what I mean? So I guess for me, maybe that's why I'm saying it's not a divorceable offense. He's going to carnival. When you go to carnival, what are you there for? Wasn't it Maxi that was even saying like when she went to Jamaica, she felt awkward because it's like she's there and she went to a thing and she wanted to like dance and every minute she felt really like she's like every minute am I gonna have to keep showing my wedding ring, like you can't dance with me kind of thing. Because then it's like, why am I here? Because I know that this is what at carnival and this is what is the vibe. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So what I'm saying is, I know that if my husband's going to carnival, it is more than likely he's going to find some cheeks and he's going to be all dancing all up on that, yeah? Cool. But the slapping of the ass and getting really...
that was wild.
The slapping of the ass and getting really engrossed in it, big man, sit down and take time.
Like, you can be engrossed as much, like slapping someone's bum.
I'm so interested in both of your opinions on this, right? Because we know carnival is carnival, 100%, right? Now, wine is just a wine, right?
Yep.
Culture is culture, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But we are saying what we're saying based on us being in this particular room, right?
And obviously it's not our husband.
Yeah, 100%. So I really want you guys to get into your bags. Right?
About what?
To picture that it's
All right,
kicking
you
the
know
husband.
what? You know what?
I'm not divorcing my
let me
husband for that.
tell you something. It's happened to me before where an ex-partner has gone out, yeah, and they've been all winding up on someone, and someone recorded the video and sent it to
my
me.
gosh.
Listen, it was so dumb because the maddest thing is I was on the way here. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was I lost my head.
No, I would
literally
definitely have my head lost.
Do you know why I lost my head? Because I thought, I can't swear on air.
No,
I'm
you
professional.
sick.
But I was like, do you know what it was? I was like, are you mad in your head? Because number one, like where it was, I even came there afterwards. Are you taking? No, are you telling me the truth? But I
No,
lost
that's
my head.
mad.
I lost my head though. I lost my head for days.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
I lost my head for days because I was like, that's disrespect. One thing about me, I don't like disrespect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should know better. So I moved mad until I eventually felt the punishment had. I just moved mad. I just didn't talk to him.
Would there ever be a world where the only response to it that would satisfy you would be you?
Going to do back.
Yeah.
I'm petty, but not to that degree.
If he said, "What's the big deal?" I gave her a wine, man. Stop moaning. Like if you just didn't care.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, if you didn't care, what would you do?
I bet.
No,
How
but this
though?
is a serious question.
It's a
though.
serious question
it's your
because
husband and
if
you are,
you rate our
I'll be honest with
relationship, yeah, I've got so much substance, yeah, so much stuff that we've put in here that's so
Yeah.
good, yeah, and then you want to come to something that I'm telling you is petty and I don't care about. I'm
Yeah.
saying, nah, I don't give a shit. Are you gonna ruin your whole relationship over something that's clearly insignificant? You don't even care about it.
But this is
I'm
the
just asking
but
you.
this is it
No,
though,
I'm asking
right?
you.
You can't tell me this is the thing. If your response is that, we're gonna have a problem because you can't tell me that's insignificant. It's insignificant. It's
To you.
insignificant to you, and you don't care
Yeah.
about it. And obviously, I'm
I'm telling you, I'm a dancer. I gotta get wine. I've wine
Listen,
gal. I've
yeah.
never spoke a word of English to in my life.
I'm-
Never seen
listen,
again. Doesn't mean anything. I want to dance.
If you tell me
that
that,
you
if give me
can't
that
you can't come and
response-
respond to me like that though. I'm telling
This
you
is
now.
it.
If
I'll be
I'm
honest with you.
emotional about something, yeah,
You can't
for me
tell
that's
me
not
this and that deep.
that's not a clean line of communication. You can't come because that's gonna trigger me and send me off the rails. Then we're gonna have a bigger problem because it's like
I'm reacting.
I'm coming
yeah.
to you to tell you that I'm not happy about something, right? You're my partner. I would expect you to hear what I'm saying. You might not agree, but you know what? Obviously, like different strokes for different folks. Do you get what I mean? There might be something that I think is minor that you've got a big deal with.
Exactly,
If you
but
came
you're
and addressed
aware
it to
now.
me, I'm not gonna come on this bad man is wicked vibe.
You can't
and
be
You got to
dismissive.
deal with it. That's not how it works
Nah,
in a relationship.
dismissing
It's
how I
about,
feel is-
it's about compromise. Do you understand
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's about you saying, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be mindful next time. I know that you don't like this, even if to me it's not a big deal. Clearly to you it is.
And it's respect.
So I'm gonna adapt my approach and be respectful.
That's
You
it.
can't come on to me on this. Oh,
You definitely
I've
can't.
whined on different. Okay.
You gotta forget wine.
No, and then that's when we're gonna have a big problem.
I feel like I feel like I would actually have a-
because to me it's like you're not actually taking on board what I'm saying. You're dismissing my feelings, dismissing how I feel.
I will have a
You're
bigger
saying-
issue with that.
You're
than
saying
even
you're
the wine
basically
at this
telling me
point.
that how I feel is insignificant because
Yeah.
you don't think it's a big deal. That's what the problem is. That's where we're gonna have a problem. Do you understand what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
feel like if the shoe was on the other foot and you said to me, like I said, if you said, Gina, I don't want you selling your feet to other man, yeah.
I treat
I'm
people
like,
how I
it's
like
not
to
that
be.
deep, it's
I
just
treat
me.
people how I like to be treated. I don't go to them for foolishness. So you can't talk about if the shoes and other folks. I ain't never
It's
going
foolishness
to no one. I
to
ain't going to no one
you,
for no
but that's what I'm
foolishness.
saying.
I don't bother people with foolishness.
The point I'm making is it's foolishness to you. It's not foolishness to me though. You can't come and tell me that how I feel is foolishness. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Suppose he's getting money to wine before you meet.
Dance, baby, dance. I'm joking, but
no,
no.
it's a serious question.
No.
If you're a dancer,
you're not
no.
allowed.
If you are a dancer, no. If you're a
It's the same
dancer,
as the feet pictures.
It's not the same as
It
feet
is.
pictures. It's not. The men are not licking and sucking my toes.
Wait a minute.
There's no physical
if he's
contact.
getting them, oh my goodness.
There's no physical contact. You whining and slapping a girl's bum, that's physical contact. There's no physical contact with my feet. What are you talking about?
Do you know
it's
what-
different if I meet men. It's
You
different if I
know
meet
what
men
I'm
in
saying is
hotels
that you see
to
the
rub my
pictures
feet
as
on their
nothing,
faces.
right?
Sorry?
You see the pictures as nothing. He sees the wine as nothing.
I know what I tell you though. I told you that if my husband said to me, do you know what, I have an issue with this, I'm not doing it anymore. Business has ended. So if I'm telling you that I don't like you winding up on women, You cannot tell me it's not that deep. That doesn't make like now I've got a bigger problem with you dismissing
100%.
how
That's
I feel.
fine, but I'm saying next year
then
when
the
it rolls
whining.
up, I'm letting you know I'm going carnival, babe. Yeah, and you better try know I'm dancing at carnival.
That's fantastic, and you better know as well. I hope you've got your lawyer ready. That I would divorce you for. If I tell you something I don't like, something makes me uncomfortable, and you say to me, I understand what you mean, and then you go ahead and you intentionally do that to me, bye.
Yeah, fact.
Because you
Like,
don't
his wife,
you don't care
his
about my
wife's definitely,
feelings.
his wife's definitely not talking to her husband with that quote that she wrote.
Don't
She's
think so?
nope. She's talking to you lot. That fact, she's talking to you lot.
That's a business anyway. Better her man than mine.
Yeah, she's not talking to her husband. No chance in hell.
So she's saying everybody needs to grow up.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's what she's saying.
My man's not out there slapping people's bums anyway. So.
Do you know what the crazy? Do you know the crazy thing is though? Yeah, I generally do believe though, yeah, that she probably don't even have an issue with it. But you know when the world makes things a
Yeah,
lot
it makes
bigger
it
than they
embarrassing.
are, it's like it forces you to have an issue with something. So if that is her response, I wouldn't even be surprised because she might be okay with her man going out whining and slapping people's bums. Do you know what I mean? It's not like some guys go to strip club and do that, and some people are okay with them man's that the guys going to strip club and being all up in that. So, different strokes for different folks. When I saw it, I genuinely didn't comment on it. I didn't have an opinion on it because I thought, Shabi's not my husband.
Boy.
So yeah.
These are just acting, man. People acting like that was the worst thing they've ever seen in the world.
But that's why I said it's not a divorceable offence.
Women have been online talking all this nonsense about this man. Do you know all the stuff that these guys put up with? Not user as well. I'm not talking about user, but everybody. All this I could generalize. Do you know this? Do you know the stuff that women put up with, and they're acting like they'll leave man because he was not liars.
that's
Not like in their real life,
Yeah.
putting up with all types of nonsense, and then
Hence-
online pretending like you're gonna leave man because he was whining. Like, stop the
Hence
foolishness,
why
please. Everybody
I-
stop pretending.
Hence why I said it's not a divorceable. If I was
Yeah,
to
it's
sit
not
here and say,
divorceable.
I'll cancel him, I'll be chatting rubbish.
I'm definitely chatting
Because
rubbish.
I'm not.
No girl ain't leaving their good relationship. They're good in this day and age. You know how hard it is to find good man? No one ain't leaving their good relationship for sake of that foolishness.
Yeah, but that's why I said that if it happened first time, yeah, I'm not leaving for that. However, though, if I've expressed that I don't like it, if I express that it makes me uncomfortable, and then you now say to me, well, carnival's next month, I'm going again. That is a different territory now.
You
That
just stop
is ground
speaking
me
for her.
to
He
leave.
didn't embarrass her in front of everybody. She's not embarrassed. He didn't embarrass her. You stop speaking for other people. He didn't embarrass her. If she's not embarrassed, how can he embarrass her?
No, she's talking about herself.
I'll be
though.
replying to
comments.
someone in the chat.
Let's move
He's
on
replying
to
to someone in comments.
let's
Oh,
move on to
sorry.
a different facet of the question, right? Because as you were saying, she wasn't embarrassed, right? But we've heard that Esther and Gina wouldn't like that, so they wouldn't want their husband to be doing that. So Esther, back to your point.
Yeah.
If you've made it clear to him, you've communicated to him,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that at
Yeah.
all, and he goes and does it,
Yeah,
and you're married,
yeah.
what happens then?
We're taking a break.
Okay.
Because the way I'm interpreting that you're gonna have your way to antagonize me. You knew that was going to upset me. You knew that I was gonna have an issue with that, and you did not care for shit how I was gonna feel. That's fine then. Clearly, you don't care about me, and that's fine.
So it isn't necessarily the whining; it's the fact that
Now it's not the whining, yeah.
communicated,
Yeah.
and you've gone against,
Yeah.
what
And
is
you
up
dismiss-
communicated.
And that's what I was
Not
saying
you.
about like, yeah, because I'm saying even when if I brought it to him the first time and he's like, well, what was the Mark said? Gyal for Whine or something like that. Where he said,
Girl, forget why.
listen, for me, that's rude. That's disrespectful. Like now, my issue is not even about the wine anymore. Now it's about how it is that you reacted to me saying this makes me uncomfortable. Now it's about you being dismissive. Now it's about you just not caring.
Yeah.
This is not what relationships are meant to be about.
Yeah.
There's stuff that, like Gina was saying, there's stuff that may not be that deep to me, but will be deep to him.
Yeah.
And for many reasons, and I have to accept that and understand, like, you know what, I apologize.
Yeah.
I won't do that again.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that, well, it's not that deep. And the carnival, I've got another carnival booked in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can go then. Yeah, I hope you pick up your next wife there because I'm
Yeah.
gone.
And that could lead to divorce. what
That
you're
would
saying.
definitely lead
And
to
also you, Gina?
I agree.
Okay.
It's a disrespect and the dismissal of my feelings. Like,
mad.
don't make it seem as if I'm moving mad because, and you're not even hearing me. It's so dismissive. It's like, right, okay, cool. So
You
this
don't
is what
care.
I have to live with. But if
Yeah.
I can't live with it, then I have to leave. It is what it is. Everyone knows.
Because
what they
I'd
can-
like to know how that conversation went if it was me and it's like, oh, you're whining on. All right, okay, no, okay. So what do you want to do then? Because that was just a dance. I don't know that person. Didn't speak to that person. Don't have no intentions for that person. I just done a dance. So now you saw that. Now,
Should we role play?
what do you want to do?
Please.
Let's
about
role
our
play.
relationship? Go on then, let's try it. Let's try it because I need to see how this.
Mom and dad.
But I would like you to actually place yourself
In this position.
Yeah, and actually, because you would care about what she thinks, what she wants, how she feels, right?
Yeah, but
No,
I would-
I need you to get in it. Don't just be Margs and Esther.
No, but I would.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
would,
think about your partner because you know
I
for
would
you to settle
expect.
down.
I would expect to be with someone who knows me.
Fair.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
is
I would
fair.
expect to be with someone who
But
knows
just because
me.
someone knows you doesn't mean things will make them uncomfortable from time to time.
That's fair enough, but then it's like I don't know what you want me to do. Like I didn't do nothing wrong as far as I'm concerned. So I can't get in trouble. I don't
So
take it
what
bad
you're
up.
saying, you would never even get with a woman who wouldn't let you go on Whine
And slap someone's bum.
and slap someone's bum.
I don't know, maybe then. But what I'm trying to say is, if that happened, I'm saying I don't know how to feel because I'm not gonna allow. I can't get in trouble for this. I didn't do nothing wrong. I do not get in trouble for things that I didn't for things that I didn't do wrong. It doesn't matter.
But
how
thing
feel.
that you think you didn't do wrong.
Nope, I know it's not
When
wrong.
you are single,
Nope, if I'm in a relationship, I don't take bad up from no one. If I didn't do nothing wrong, you can't. How can you make me feel bad for
That's the
something I
thing,
didn't do
like,
wrong?
Doing something wrong is subjective. You don't believe you've done something wrong.
Yeah, it's
but
not
it's something
wrong.
that has affected your partner now.
That's fine, but it's not wrong. But then you got to weigh up the rest of our relationship and how good it is. So if you want to risk
because you're a
and ruin our
provider,
whole
I should be
relationship
comfortable with
because of
you
this
slapping someone's
foolishness,
bum.
it's up to you. I'm gonna give you
But
the
Mark,
choice
you're
to
doing,
make.
you're doing exactly what I said before,
Man,
yeah?
I'm mad.
You keep dismissing it and calling it foolishness. It's like you're not like
I
do you
can't
know-
understand foolishness.
Man
But
said
this is
because
what I'm saying,
I
it's
provided
not
for you.
foolish
You've got
terms.
good
a
home.
social construct, didn't you?
I said what?
Cheating is a social construct.
How do we get here?
Not today.
No.
not today,
If
please.
he feels that way, then
Yeah, because they make sense though.
it does make sense.
It's context for everything. This is. It makes sense why he can't do wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me. My man can't tell me. Yeah, I provide a house over your head, roof over your head,
So I
and
can
I
go
provide
out
for
and-
you,
so
so
I
I
can
can
go
do
and
whatever I
slap
want to
cheeks.
do.
It's not do what I want to do, but I'm saying if you don't
Well, you
like
just
it,
said
go.
that you're waiting- you actually weigh it up.
No, but it's facts. Go back to the streets then. I'm making an honest woman out of you. If you don't like it, go back to the streets, rude girl. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, I cannot.
We should have done topic of the day.
No, I actually cannot. I cannot.
This is mad.
I'm here making an honest woman out of you,
Oh,
doing right.
Phooey, knock it off.
And
Knock
here
it
you
off.
go being a dishonest man.
That's
Yeah.
not dishonest. It's
That's how making an
dancing.
honest woman out. What does that saying even mean?
If you don't
What does
like-
that mean?
Huh?
What does it mean making an honest woman out of someone?
Bruv, I don't know.
What does that mean?
He said he don't know.
Stupid boy.
Just said it.
And he said 3 times he said it, 3 times.
Look, I watch the shows. I know what I mean. When a girl gets married, she gets a man. She's making an honest woman out of him.
Oh,
innit?
you know what? I really want to swear, man.
Huh?
So I really want to
You
I
swear.
can
don't know. It's
swear,
not
swear.
me to send this back in the day. I
I
don't
know,
know.
but
This is
I'm
what I
just-
see them
you
say.
the
love
N-word
him.
accompanies the swearing.
Literally.
You said you never want him to change. That's what you said.
But you know what it is though? This is why I always say that, like, because sometimes people think that maybe, like, it comes across as if Mark's he doesn't rattle me anymore.
You can't get rattled by him.
You can't because
You'll go insane.
I've told you respectfully there. I'm never dating a gal like you.
Yeah.
Never. Unless I'm honestly feeling like I want to die.
No, like, you know what it is? In this,
Do you know how
this is
amazing it is to
wild.
date me?
No, but in this moment,
Do you know how
No.
amazing it is to
Mark,
date me? Do you know
in
the kind
this-
of person I am?
in
I'm
this-
do
You're a person who wants
do you
to
know how
whine and
lovely
slap
it is to date me?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Talk it up, bro.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. You see,
I
in
hate
this
when
moment,
brothers
love me,
see,
you know?
in this moment when you're talking, yeah, I'm just like, God, I could never.
You could. You could. You can
I
indulge.
could not.
You could thrive.
I could not.
Y'all love me, you know.
Good for you.
I know they do.
Good for
But
you.
not me. I could never be with a guy like you. Are you kidding me?
You say that.
Do you know what? Let me tell you why.
I
yeah?
know that.
It's because Marks, you
I'll
don't
make you the best version of yourself you can be, you
like
know.
honest women.
I'll make you the best version of
No,
yourself.
you lack critical thinking.
That's it after she leaves me.
you lack critical thinking. That's what you do. You lack it.
that what
Because
you're saying?
Do you know
yeah,
why?
do you know why? Because I don't get how you don't understand. Like, it's like, do you know what I've realized about you?
Go on.
Like, it's literally your way or no way. Like, if it
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah, it's your way or no way. I
Yeah.
can't deal with people like you. It's like you don't have common sense.
Yeah.
You lack critical thinking. Do you know why? Because if you're not able to understand, yeah.
Have you not seen Heat?
No,
Don't
no,
get
no.
attached-
Let me
don't
land.
get attached to nothing. You can't
Let me
walk away
land,
from
let
it
me
in 30
land,
seconds.
Let me land. If
You're
you are
so
unable,
annoying.
Don't get attached to
Let-
nothing. You can't walk away
let
from it
me
in 30
land.
seconds.
Let me land. If
Huh?
you cannot understand, yeah,
Alright.
if you can't understand that your actions have made me feel some type of way and acknowledge that, and your response is
is it.
bad man get wine up and all this bad man. Fuck your bad man, bruv, because you're
Bruv.
actually pissing me off. How do you not get it?
I don't know.
How do you not get
All
it?
I know is Gyal thrive with me.
Nah, man.
Yeah?
Gina,
Thrive.
this is not our ministry.
It's really
Huh?
not.
You are not our ministry.
No,
So
it's true.
good luck to you and the girls.
No, man.
But the girls don't even care. Do you know what's mad? The girls that fancy me are watching this and they're like, oh yeah, that's my Zaddy. Like, they love this.
Good for
this
you.
Is,
It's not
this
mine.
Is them,
Yeah,
not
but
me.
you don't know what it's
Impossible.
like to be with me. Like you know what I'm trying to
And
say.
you know what? I guess we'll never know.
I will never know. I will never know. I never want to know. I shan't never know. All rounds, never. Are you
Alright.
kidding me?
You could do so much worse. That's what I know. You could do so much worse. Like, don't.
You say you know what the boys do.
Trust me, man. Don't block your blessings
It's
out
mad,
here, man. Don't be.
Nah, man.
Don't.
That's wild to me.
But it sounds like you actually care what they're saying, though, man.
Who, me?
You don't care what they're saying.
I don't care what they're saying because they're wrong. I want people to be right. You could listen. I'm a good man. You get me? I'm a good man. I'm a good partner. Like anything you want in a partner is me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm telling you now. Obviously, I got my flaws. I
want a man who doesn't whine with women. That's what I want.
No, but going to carnival and having a dance, man. Come on, man.
No, but
like a dance at carnival.
No,
Dance is fine, though.
This is what I'm saying. You lack critical thinking because you didn't listen to what I was
What?
saying.
Because he smacked the bum in the
I
dance.
said, yeah,
you ain't smacking my bum.
I've got no issue. Do you know
You're
what?
smacking my bum.
Let me be honest. Do you know what my main issue is right now? The fact that you're dismissing my feelings. That's what it is. It's got nothing else to do with the dance. Like I said, it's not even that. It's the me coming to you and saying
I can't validate these feelings. I can't validate these because then you're gonna come to me with all your foolishness,
you know what?
and that don't make no sense.
You're still referring to it as foolishness.
You can't rattle about it. It's fine.
You actually can't.
All right, sorry, man. Forget it, man. So we move on.
You said you can't validate it because if you do that,
I'm gonna come to you with
give
my
them
foolishness.
an inch.
They'll take them
Take 'em
out.
out.
They will take them out.
You said, when does it
100%.
stop?
100%.
You don't want me today. You don't want me slapping a girl's bum. What's next? I can't sleep with a bitch. What's next? Mad. That's how I told you it's a social construct. Wild. But you stay being you king.
Yeah, no,
It's working for you. Like, it's working greatly for you.
It is. I'm thriving.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So.
The thing is, I don't even believe that you come this loud right from the jump. I think you get what you need. Then you show them everything else.
I'm not.
So I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I'm just normal. Like I'm just cool.
All right.
Okay. Next headlines.
Next headlines, please.
Next headlines.
Yes. Content. All right, so Ed Sheeran sings and plays guitar at copyright trial in New York. So I don't know why I thought he played this in court. Like he was in court and then he started playing. Anyway, let's find out.
I think you did.
He did.
Oh yeah.
That's so jokes. So pop star Ed Sheeran sang and played guitar to a New York... No, he did. He did. So pop star Ed Sheeran sang and played guitar to a New York jury at a civil trial being held to decide whether he copied Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. Fair. For roughly an hour on the stand, Sheeran described his entire musical career and performed parts of the song in question, Thinking Out Loud. Oh, I love that song. Mm-hmm. That's what my wedding playlist. That song is so beautiful.
It is.
Heirs of Gaye's co-writer Ed Townsend are claiming that he stole elements of the chart-topping hit. But in court, Sheeran cradled a guitar as he described his artistic process. I draw inspiration a lot from things in my life and family, said Sheeran, denying that he had been influenced by Gaye's legendary 1973 R&B hit. He told the jury how his 2014 song was written at his home in England with friend and collaborator Amy Wadge. He said the process began during a brainstorming session, with began saying the phrase, "I'm singing out now," which was ultimately changed to become the title of the song. I would love to be on that jury though. Getting a free Ed Sheeran concert.
Come on.
That's lit. All right, next one, trigger warning on our next headline. So police investigating the murder of a pregnant teacher in Glasgow have found the body of a man in a reservoir. It has still to be formally identified, but officers believe it is David Yates, who is age 36, the partner of Mirelle Sturrock. Miss Sturrock, age 35, was found dead at her home on Tuesday. Police were hunting for Mr. Yates over the murder of Mugdock Country Park near Glasgow. Police Scotland said the investigation remains ongoing, but they do not believe anyone else was involved. Pregnant teacher's partner wanted in murder probe. A car belonging to Mr. Yates had been found at the country park, prompting an extensive police search in the area. Large areas of Mugdock Reservoir were cornered off with police tape. Miss Sturrock, who was 29 weeks pregnant, taught at Sandwood Primary School in the city. That's very sad. And our last headline for today, single people should be valued... Oh, some blasphemy. Jesus forgive me. Single people should be honoured as much as couples and families, the Church of England has said, pointing to Jesus' own single status. Jesus was God. Without sin. What's wrong with them, that church? A report published Wednesday focuses on families and relationships befitting a diverse society, with one of its key messages to honor singleness and single-person households. The Love Matters report was conducted by the Archbishop's Commission on Families and Households, a group established in 2021 by the Archbishops of Canterbury and York, Justin Welby and Stephen Cottrell, respectively, to recommend ways the church can work with families and households while drawing on Christian tradition. In a statement Wednesday, Welby said the report encourages us to prioritise the hopes, needs and aspirations of families in all their diversity. They do too much over there. All that being said, let's get into reaction.
Let's go, man. Reaction. What are we reacting to yesterday? Hey, the top 4 race. It was nearly done and dusted, you know. United shit the bed. What idiots. But Everton lost 4-1 to Newcastle. Newcastle are rampant. I've been telling you about Newcastle
Wait, you
all
said
year.
they blew a 2-0 lead?
Who? United?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, they blew a 2-0 lead, man. There was like bro, you see the game?
Against Tottenham?
Against Spurs, bro. Exactly what I said. You see the first half, yeah? The most dominant, in-control performance you might have seen from a team all season. And Spurs definitely helped towards that because they were an absolute shit show. Second half, they got the bit between their teeth and they went for it. And it was just like, I think it might have been the overconfidence from the first half or something. And then where they was going for it, and then I think he tried to maybe change the midfield because we had a controlling midfield. Ericsson and that was just bossing it. And then where they started going for it a bit, and then obviously they played a lot of games. He took Ericsson off, brought on Fred. I understand the mindset of what he was going for because I know the type of player Fred is, and obviously he was underneath a bit of pressure at the time, but he just couldn't keep the ball. He just literally couldn't keep the ball. He just kept losing it. Just literally every time he touched the ball, he just kept losing it. Didn't help. So then we lost the control of the midfield, lost control of the game, and then it was just Bruno had a dope chance to hit the crossbar. And then it was just up in the balance. And I thought it was going to be 2-1 anyway. My brother asked me what I think. I think it was going to be 2-1 before the game. But yeah, we couldn't hold it. We couldn't hold it together. And then Son got the equaliser, and that was it, 2-2. So yeah, but we still got 2 games in hand. The top 4 looks like it's locked up. So no one don't really care about that.
Who have we got next? Newcastle?
No, we ain't got Newcastle again. We got no. Have we got to go Brighton?
Brighton. Jeez.
Is it Brighton? Maybe Brighton.
Okay.
Oh, no, but we got 2 games in hand on Spurs and we're 4 points in front of them. Top 4's locked up as far as I'm concerned. We get top 4. So.
Serious?
What, for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's been locked up. I've pretended you've been finished top 4 all season.
Let me see.
Were you looking at the points?
Yeah. Because you have Newcastle.
We ain't got to play Newcastle.
No, as in who's there vying for that particular last spot?
Newcastle are on top of us. With Newcastle on top of us, and we've got games in hand on them, so we're not counting Newcastle.
Oh, so you're going to finish above Newcastle?
We don't know, but I'm saying the top 4 though. Look at the league. Look at the league and look, because I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm not trying to wrestle you.
No. I hear that. I'm just saying, do the math on it. Look at it.
All right.
Look at
Who
the
have you
league.
got around you though?
Only other team that's going to get top 4 is Spurs, right? And they're not going to do that.
Only Spurs?
How many points are available behind Spurs?
Let me just see this.
It's got to be capitulation to make anybody else get it, bro.
All right. So you guys have played 31.
Yeah.
You have 60.
Yeah.
Newcastle's played 32. They have 62.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you Newcastle. Tottenham is 33 with 54. Ooh. Okay.
See? You see?
Okay.
You see the maths?
However, Brighton is 30.
And how many they play?
49. That I was still in them. Ooh.
I think the rules would have to absolutely fall off for us not to do this now.
Ooh, no.
Go on,
If
tell me.
Brighton win the next 3 games,
Yeah.
then they would have 58.
Brighton's one of Brighton's next 3 games is you, bro.
Wait.
One of Brighton's next 3 games is Arsenal, Killy.
I hear that.
So,
If-
is that the game that you're going to win?
I hear that, but you
No,
still,
come on,
I
do the
hear
math
that.
for me quickly. No,
Wait,
let's do.
but
No,
you still need to
okay,
play
cool. But
Brighton.
but let's do that math quickly because Brighton's next 3 games. Are Brighton going to win their next 3 games, Brent?
It's possible they could.
What, the one against Arsenal too?
They could beat us, yes.
Oh god.
But I've said that.
Yeah.
I've said that. Brighton's no joke, man.
Mm.
So, Brighton and Tottenham, I would say.
Yeah, and I mean that was the first half was horrible. The second half, you have to give credit to them. I don't know whether Ryan Mason gets it done over there though. I haven't seen Spurs' last results, so I don't know. But I'll doubt if they get it done.
It would be nice to see you in the Champions League this year.
Bro, how can we flop it from here, man? Look, you just looked here. How can we flop it from here?
I would expect you not to flop it.
If we do, that's horrible, man. But anything could happen in football, man. I highly doubt we mess it up from here.
Well, God willing.
Inshallah.
I don't want that for you.
All right, cool. And then obviously, is this new? Qatari to make a third and final bid. I forgot about United selling the club. To be totally honest with you, I actually forgot about that. Is that still happening? The Qatari group will table a third and final offer for Man United on Friday, bolstered by fresh assurances that the government will not block the proposed takeover at Old Trafford. I don't even care about that anymore. It's been going on for too long. So if they get it, they get it. If the Glazers stay, the Glazers stay. We don't care. Up the Reds. And that's the last we've got to talk about it. Yeah, let's get it done out here.
Okay.
Period.
Literally.
I ain't doing all
See your
that.
girl.
I ain't doing all that.
But you do this. So what's the difference?
I don't do that.
You do.
I do what?
You do that with your hands a lot.
No, I don't.
Have you noticed?
Sorry.
What
You do. Mark,
he does.
You do. And you do this. You put your feet over and you're like,
I feel like it's crossing
you're giving
legs.
sass already, man.
Period.
Come on.
I don't do that.
You really threw me off when you did that.
Tell me I'm lying.
He's
If
so
you-
rattled.
But you do. You talk with your hands
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot,
you
but
talk
you
with your
do
hands a
like,
lot.
but not like
It's gun fingers.
you, Margs.
You ain't never done a gumping in this room.
Wait, do me, you,
A no behaviour, maybe.
Brent, do me a favor, yeah, and please click
You
all,
point,
all
though.
the time he does it because
Yeah.
one thing about Margs is he will point and he will.
He
bend
loves a
his
point.
wrist-
Oh,
You stay flicking your wrists.
not flick of the wrist.
Like he literally stays flicking the wrist.
Not the flick of the wrist.
You do.
He loves a point. I hate when he points. When he points, I know he's about to come with some bullshit. I'm just like, move, man.
These long hands.
Honestly. Touching my nose. Move, man.
Touching my nose. All right, then. So today's done out here.
Is he man watching this? He must be appalled.
He must be
He's
horrified.
still prepping for tomorrow, to be honest.
Shaking in his boots.
Oh, yes.
Are you coming tomorrow, Gina?
What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, wow. You didn't
He
invite
knew.
me.
He knew. You did it on purpose.
No, I really didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
We talked about this already.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Was she here?
No. Because basically, Iman sent invitations, right? But he hadn't sent it to you and Yusuf.
Oh,
Because at the time he sent it, it was in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he brought it up because when Yusuf was here, he did the same thing. And then someone asked, did he send it to Gina? You asked, I think he did. He sent it to Gina. And he said, oh no, because he just needs people in the room at the time and he's going to tell Gina. Obviously, he's been too
okay.
busy.
He hasn't, so I'm not coming. There we go. Sorry.
Alright. You know what it is, though?
No, what is it?
You okay?
What is it? You didn't invite me, so I'm not
It's
coming.
his daughter's birthday party.
Oh, well, I'm not that important to get invited, so no, I'm not coming.
He really just forgot. He didn't tell Brent either.
It's fine, girl.
Don't know, eh?
You're done out here.
You started it.
Starting a mess.
Sorry.
It's fine. Clean up on aisle 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Today's done at air. Has to be Arsenal Football Club, man.
Oh.
I weren't here yesterday, so we couldn't get into it.
I watched it though.
Did
Got
you?
the game.
I actually watched the game.
What did you think? Did they impress you?
Can I ask you why you watched
Oh, because I asked you for the link, innit?
Yeah, 'cause I have a
Aw.
theory, but I want to know if it's
What's
if it's
your
the same.
theory? What's
I have
your
a theory, no.
Do you know what's so funny? Yeah, I asked my friend Landmay, and he was like, "Whoever's got Gina's phone, give it back to her, please. Give it back to her, please." Because he was like, "Why's she asking for?"
Why did you ask them?
Because I was interested and I wanted to watch it.
Really? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
How did you know it was going on?
Because people were talking about
Mate,
it. My
everyone
brother-
was talking
everyone was
about
talking
it.
about it. Even my brother was talking about it.
Okay.
And I asked him, and he was just like, "You're gonna have to." He pays for something, and I was like, "He was like, do you want it?" I was like, "It's not that deep for me to sign up."
We got all the men that support Arsenal, all the girls. I know you all had to cook extra to them.
No,
Yeah.
the
I
Man
didn't-
United fans were killing me though, because you lot were in your bag.
Listen.
I didn't say anything. You get me?
Are you asleep?
I took the high ground. Yeah,
I just
for
kept
real.
seeing this Arsenal crumble.
Took the high ground.
This Arsenal crumble meme. Did you see it? Like going around. I was like, you lot are childish.
I want to hear what
They
what
might.
you say. I want to hear what you say because you weren't here yesterday, and I would have loved for you to basically
I just think
You
apart
used to
from
call
chat
in.
to me.
apart from being one of the
He
worst.
tried, but it was after we had moved on from the reaction,
Oh.
and I had to leave.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, quickly.
Did Arsenal?
one of-
He's an Arsenal fan, right?
One of the worst title races you would have seen in all times. What a pathetic excuse for a title race. Been battered by the team chasing them like every time they've played them, can't beat them. Yeah, and then what's supposed to be seen as like end of the season title shootout, two heavyweights going at it for who's going to win the league. The golfing class was just ridiculous. Was like just ridiculous. It was like men against boys out there, and it's like, is this your champions? I told you that this team ain't no champions. They're not good enough. It's not their fault. That's not a title-winning squad. You saw it. City are the champions. They're the big boys. You saw it. These men are idiots, bro. These men are idiots. He's gonna finish second and trophyless, just like Ole. He's Solskjaer basically, and you are capping. This don't make no sense. Ole's 2 full seasons finished third and second. My man's done eighth and fifth, and then he's gonna do second with nothing, and you are capping like he's the coldest. This guy's an idiot. Arsenal, yeah, are also professional bottle jobs. You that now hold gold, silver, and bronze for bottle in the league. Do you know that? I can't remember what season they are. Do you know that the longest time spent at the top of the league without winning it, yeah, throughout all the different Premier League seasons, yeah, Arsenal are first, second, and third. Do you know that? Like, you are official bottle jobs. Like, the man them are too meaty, and they got too gassed. You know, like the AFTV man talking all their nonsense. Use it all hair, been confident all season. Granted, I'll wait till there's 10 games left before I decide what I'm doing. And then man going from we're winning the league to we don't need to win the league. Even if we lose, then everybody can just concentrate on how well we've done this. Bitches, these bitches, these are done out here, man. These are meaty. Proper bottle jobs. I'm glad you're not showing your ass, man. Now everyone can see you for who you really are, man. Punks. Arsenal
Whoa.
punks. Yeah?
Punks.
Punks, man. That's what they are, man. Finished.
Your punk
Done out here.
ass.
Done out here.
Bren, how'd you feel?
All right.
That's very intense. That was,
Now
that was a good monologue, you know. I can't lie, that was a really good
Get it
monologue.
off your chest.
Like, you really did. You're putting that one.
Punks. All right, cool. Can you remember at the beginning of the season, when we, the first 10 games, where is that we won. We were going into the international competition. And can you remember what you were saying at that time?
Nope.
That'll do it. That's it then. You asked him. Does he remember? He said no.
All right. Can you remember saying that Arsenal are definitely not going to win the league?
Yep.
You said that City is going to beat us, yes?
Yep.
Cool. You also said that Man United will finish above Arsenal, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Jesus got injured after we came back from international. He got injured, and you said this is even more evidence that Arsenal are going to flop, right?
Well, what I really did say to you from beginning was that like you ain't even got a striker. Like you told me all year, City need a striker. City need a striker. They won the league without a striker, and then you bought Jesus from City, and then all of a sudden Arsenal's got a striker, and it's like what? That's not going to last. It's just going to take the whole of the season for you to realize you need a number 9. I heard you say it the other day. You don't know now you need a striker. Like I don't know. You thought like Gabriel Jesus was your savior. You don't know. You just still understand now. You need a striker. You didn't. I don't know what you think. But anyway, sorry. I don't.
Yeah, sorry. You've now started talking about strikers.
No,
Scoring goals is not a problem. You do realize that, right? No, I'm asking you a question. Is scoring goals a problem?
didn't score enough the other day.
Can you look at me when I'm talking to you, please?
I'm reading the chat.
Why?
I want to see what the people are saying.
Okay, but you talk to me.
Okay, sorry. Come on, let's go.
I'm asking you questions. It's a bit rude.
Yeah, but obviously there's Arsenal fans in here as well.
But you can look at that when it is that we are finished talking.
Okay, go on then. Sorry.
Yes, sir?
Okay, go on.
All right. Scoring goals is not a problem, is it?
No.
Because we've been scoring goals, but we've been letting in goals, yes?
Oh, so conceding goals is the problem.
100%.
With Saliba there
the
too.
last 3-4 games, what has been happening?
Could you imagine in a season where my team conceded 7 in a game, 6 in a game, 4 in a game? We've conceded less goals in the season than you lot.
Listen, the
Could
question
you,
is
could you
asked.
imagine that?
The question is asked.
Could you imagine that though?
The question is
That is
asked.
crazy. We've used a dope goalkeeper.
When you finished.
No, nothing can't say.
The question is asked you, last 3-4 games,
Yeah.
what's been the problem?
Overconfidence, shaky nerves, and just water finds its level. Like I said, water always finds its level, bro. Like always.
What's the one thing that has changed from our squad that has led to bad results?
Gabriel Jesus come back.
When he came back, did we still score goals?
Maybe a couple.
Yeah, we did.
Are you not saying this is Saliba? Are you gonna put all this on Saliba? This is what you don't want to do. You want to put this all on Saliba. That's what you're
I'll wait till you
premising.
finish.
That's what you're setting me up for. This is what you want to talk about. Are you saying this is Saliba's fault? One player. So then that proves me right then. So that's not a title winning squad then. Because that's crazy. That's crazy.
You finished?
Two, our starting centre backs are out now, and we're still expected to do it. Like we're playing with a makeshift backline, and we're still expected to do it. You got one player out, and we're supposed to do what? You're supposed to do what? This is the stuff for champions. You're going for the league. One player. This is what you want to talk to me about. That don't make no sense to me. I'm not hearing that. That's rubbish. That is absolutely rubbish.
Finished?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what has changed for the last 3 games that has led to poor results?
But no Saliba?
All right, cool. Now, I go back to you saying at the beginning of the season, United would finish above Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal would not win the league.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time when you switched your agenda with me.
Yeah.
And you started saying, wait a minute. All right, I think Arsenal will win it. And if it is, it don't, they would have bottled it. You remember?
Oh, because it wasn't because I saw from you. I was just going by the numbers. Nobody's never won that many games, been in front by that many points and lost it. So I'm just going with the numbers, innit? Because men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, innit? So the numbers were in front of me. So I'm saying this ain't about my belief in Arsenal. This is just about the facts, innit? So you got such a lead, yeah? And nobody in the history of the world has had that kind of lead after so many games and fumbled the league. So what else was I supposed to say?
You finished?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I agree that we don't have a title-winning squad. I have never argued against that. Right? Even during the transfer window in past Christmas there, we were looking for replacements in midfield, right? You saw that actively. And you also saw that we were trying to get in Mudryk actively, right?
Yeah.
We were looking to build upon this particular squad that we were building and strengthen it. You saw that, right?
Yeah, Casado.
Yeah, that didn't pan out, right?
Mm.
But we still continued to remain on top, right? We still persisted with what we had, and that was more than enough, right? Because you would come in here and you'd be vexed that we won again. In fact, you even said, "Nah, that's not good, man."
You are good. Not good enough to win the league.
Wait, don't run away with it. You came in here and said Arsenal are good. And you knew full well, once it is that we had everybody on that pitch. Again, knowing full well we don't have a squad to lose key players and still perform at the same high level. That's why I was so surprised when it is that we lost Jesus and Eddie Nketiah came in and he did his bit, right? But at the end, last 3-4 games, at the end, before Jesus came back, we saw, crap, we need Jesus back. Because that missing link was evident. When Zinchenko was out, evident. Now Saliba. We already have Tomiyasu out.
I even just hate hearing Zinchenko's name. I don't know what you have done with this Zinchenko thing. It's crazy. This guy at City, yeah, was a squad player at best. You get him at Arsenal. Now there's so many of you that can talk shit. You just want to do this campaign to try and make him the best left back in. What? If he was English, yeah, do you think he'd be near that left back position in England? You are mental. Every time you say Zinchenko's name, it absolutely kills me. I don't understand what we're doing. Have you not watched that documentary? Bruv, you are so funny, man. You are so funny. Sorry, I just had to say that because
That's fine. That's okay.
These are hilarious. Hilarious. This Zinchenko thing is so funny. You are sick in your mind. And that's why I say you're not going to get everything you deserve, man. Arsenal fans are
I'm
silly.
still talking to you. Why are you picking up your phone?
Sorry, go on. Because I want to see what the crowd's saying.
Don't check the temperature of the... Can you focus on me, please? What's wrong with you?
Why can't I see? Why? Okay,
You're
go.
talking to me.
I'm talking to everybody. We're talking to us, to each other. All right, come in.
Keep reaching out like it's your crutch. Leave it.
Crutches in her penis.
No, it's like a it's like it needs it. You know?
Oh.
All right, go on.
All right. Do you think Zinchenko is important for Arsenal?
Important?
Yes.
No.
No?
Oh.
Are you seriously saying no, that he wasn't an important cog of how we play?
But Teddy could do it.
Listen carefully.
What?
I'm going to ask you again.
Go on.
The way we play
Yeah.
and the success that we've had this season,
I wouldn't have put it down to Zinchenko.
do you think that Zinchenko is an important part of that particular way?
Nah, I'll say your most important performances this
I
season.
didn't say the most important. I didn't say the most important.
No, you could do it without Zinchenko. You need Partey, you need Odegaard, you need Saka, you need Ramsdale to be all right. And you
Then
need, and you
I'm
need
gonna stop.
Saliba. You don't need Zinchenko, no.
I'll wait till you finish.
Okay, no then. No, I don't.
Then I can't take anything you say seriously about Zinchenko,
Okay. Then.
especially when it comes to Arsenal and how it is that we play. I don't understand what you've said, but that's all right. I'll just dock that.
What's his output? How many goals and assists? What's he
I'll wait till you
bringing to the
finish.
table? Like, why is he so important to you? What's he bringing to the table? Because he comes inside and plays in midfield. I was watching Wan-Bissaka's doing that now. Like, you are sick. Everybody's doing that. It's what the league plays. That's what people are doing. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, he's not doing nothing for you, like, actually. Zinni's meaty. Zinchenko's meaty, bro. Like, I don't know, man. You're not going to get everything you deserve, man. Just rest all your hopes on that. Yeah, man. Zinni. Rest it on there. Go on, man. He's got you.
Finished?
Go on, do it, man.
Finished?
Huh?
Finished? Leave your phone alone. Leave it.
Okay, go on. Sorry, go on. Get your shit off, man. Go on. Let me
I'm asking you a question.
I don't think it's
a
important.
serious question. That's all I'm doing.
I think, no.
All right, cool. So, Arsenal may not win the league, right? And I came in, I think, after Liverpool. I think I told you. What we did there, I hope it is we don't repeat it at West Ham. And we did. And we did again Southampton. I told you, from that Liverpool game and then that West Ham game, I am not there screaming at you, we're still going to win. I have already said, all right, this might happen. Second place might happen. Right? Now, I told you before, I am not the Arsenal fan that you are getting vexed with every single day in wherever it is you go. I'm not that guy. You're not going to get that rise from me at all. What rise you will get is if it is chatting rubbish. Like the question is asked about Zinchenko, if he's important to Arsenal, you said no. That's nonsense to me. That's what I would go back and forth, but only for a little while. Because if I then realize all you're doing is chatting rubbish, more fool me to continue. Do you understand?
Facts.
Now, I will never look at this season and say that I didn't enjoy it. It was fantastic. It is fantastic, right? 100%.
You played
It
some
would be
good stuff.
beautiful if we did not lose against Southampton. I mean, draw against Southampton, draw against West Ham, and draw against Liverpool. It would have been beautiful, right? And even when it is we're playing Man City, I'm there thinking, if we didn't become complacent, overconfident, and that was all possible. Do you understand? These are things that we could have we had in our hands to be more focused. Do you understand? And 100% it could be naivety. 100% it could be the fact that it is our group is young and it got in our heads. All of the media saying, we've got it. Because from since the first 10 games, you were hearing these talking heads on YouTube saying, Arsenal going to win. After a while, you're going to start thinking, because you came in and you were forcing me to say it. Everybody else is saying it. Why aren't you saying it, Brent? Because football is football. Because football is football.
And you're right, it's the pressure. Every game is a cup final.
I'm not finished. So I can never come away from this season and think I didn't enjoy myself. I enjoyed myself all the way because we're now back in the conversation. We got you pissed to the nth degree. To the nth degree. That hasn't happened for years. Do you understand? And I foresee it continuing. This is what I am so happy about because There's a platform here where we are taking this news every single day. Do you understand? Yeah, you will get what you get when it is good to filthy. But here, we have so many things to basically compare next season. Because you've already said we're not making top 4 next season.
No.
That's what you said, yeah?
Yeah, you're not. No.
You see? That's such a wild statement to me. So I'm looking forward to next season just for that. Because that will be my expectation. I just want, you just said, I'll give you just 20 wings.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to 4. You understand? Everything else is bonus.
Well, it's a different thing. Look, you've been out of the cup competitions early, yeah? You've got out of the cup competition early. So you've been playing once a week for God knows how long, yeah? You've have had some of the most luck any team's ever had. You've gone to Brighton, they had no Casado, no McAllister. You've gone to, I can't even rule them off. You played everybody without their best players. I don't know what was going on yet. And that's not even, I'm not making this up. I haven't got the exact list of names, but it was a run you went off for a while, man. You played everyone without their best players or without their most important players, and I don't know why. And then the second you lose one, you crumbling, talking about, do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't. You said we played everyone without their best players.
Most people, you played bare people without their best players. It's like from week to week, you was going to people and people was having suspensions and injuries and stuff like that. You just playing people without their best players the whole season.
So, wait.
You've never had a good run.
So
you have bottled it. You can't even do it now. So next year, when you are playing Champions League football and that, yeah, when you got more, like, you don't think you're going to be challenging for the league, bro. You get me? You're going to be getting dog walked in Europe. This is crazy. I don't know what you think. This year, you've had it easy. This year, you had it easy and you bottled it. Next year, it's going to be more difficult. Other teams around you are going to be proving in better. You're going to be involved in more competitions, more difficult competitions and that. And you think it's just going to be a cakewalk.
All right. So I have a problem with you saying things and not factoring in the things that you say before. For example, you said we don't have a title-winning squad. And you said at the beginning of the season. You also said we won't finish in top 4 at the beginning of the season. You also said that you will finish above us, right? You also said that we don't have a striker. Yes? You also say that Zinni's bollocks. Yes? Cool. If you say that we played everybody without their best players, right? This crap team in which is not even going to finish top 4 is not expected to even beat those teams, right?
No, you would have been expected to beat them, but you got off the hook, though. Bare time.
Okay. And when you say that we played teams without their best players, do you realize that we had our best player, Jesus, gone for a while?
Jesus is not your best player, bro.
Our best player is Odegaard?
What?
Our best player is Odegaard?
Odegaard.
No, just player.
Oh, yeah, Odegaard then, yeah.
All right, cool. And the teams who didn't have their best players, can you name them and name the best players, please?
I don't know about their best players, but they never had lot of their important players.
You said what you said. I need you to basically stick by
you
what you
played us
saying.
without Casemiro. You played Brighton without Casado, McAllister. You played...
Wait, one at a time, please.
You played...
Wait.
I need to go through the... I can't remember, man.
So
ask the people...
let's start
You are Arsenal fans. You just should remember. You just should remember. I can't remember them. I can't remember everyone.
Wait till you finish.
I can't remember everyone. You lot played bare teams without their best players, man. Like bare teams, man. You lot were catching luck. You get me? You lot were catching luck. I can't remember, man. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember everyone. I'm sorry.
All right. So you said Manchester United didn't have Casemiro.
I'm just giving you examples.
How much did we beat you?
Oh.
How much did we beat you?
Oh, I can't remember. What was it?
You can't remember that game?
No, what was the score? I'm not joking. I don't know. You thinking? If you're saying it, just tell me. So
was it 2-1 or 3-2?
I don't know. What was the score?
I can't remember.
Then I don't understand what you're doing.
Let me just find out whilst I'm talking to you.
Okay.
No, don't touch your phone. Don't touch your phone. Just stay in this conversation with me. Just see. United.
What was that? Home. Thingy scored. Martinez scored. Yeah, it would have been 3-2.
3-2, yes?
Yeah.
Right. So we beat you because you didn't have Casemiro. That's what you said, right?
No, I never said that. I said you played us without. I said you played people without the most important players.
The implications of what you say is what I'm now putting back to you.
Yeah,
you just said.
Don't tell me what I implied. Then don't say I said it. You said I said you. You said I said you.
No, I'm talking about your implications. When you say that we beat teams without their best players, I now then ask you, who's your best player? And then I say, okay, so we beat you because you didn't have Casemiro, right?
You made it was easier for you. I'm just saying the point I'm making is not about your winnings. It's not about your winnings. It's the fact that your luck.
Finish.
It's about your luck, and it's the fact that you had an easy ride, and next year is going to be harder That's the point I'm making. You get me? Regardless of whether you won or you paid anybody for the best players or whether it's because of players and then now you got players out and all that crap. That's irrelevant. The point I'm making is this year you have had an easy ride and it looks like you're still going to shit the bed. Next year is going to be harder. So you're going to do worse. That's the only point I'm making. All the extra stuff, I don't know what you want to get to, but focus on the point I'm making. You've had an easy ride. You had an easy time this year. Relatively easy. You've been out of the cups from early. You've been playing one competition. And for whatever reason, a lot of the teams that you've been going up against have had a lot of their important players missing when you buck them. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm trying to say? So the point I'm making is you've had an easy ride this year. Next year, with your entrance into the Champions League, is going to be more difficult. You get me? Also with the improvements that other teams around you are going to be making. And that is why you're not going to finish top 4. That's the only point I'm making. All the extra stuff, I don't know. Wait.
Finished? All right. So, Man United, we beat you because you didn't have Casemiro.
If that's what you want.
Did you beat any other teams without Casemiro?
I don't know.
Okay, so you've gone into this particular bag of yours.
Yeah, because I don't care for the point.
Remember.
I don't care for the point you're trying to make.
Entertaining conversation with me.
Not stupid points. I don't understand.
I asked you a question and you're saying I'm making a stupid point?
Yeah, but I don't know it doesn't make sense where you're going.
Did you beat any teams without Casemiro?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Anyway, did
Okay.
you happen to beat Man City?
Yeah, we beat Man City.
What was your team looking like? Was it prime?
I can't remember.
What can you remember?
Only what I want.
Thank you very much for admitting that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for admitting that. All right. So other than Man United,
Yeah.
who else did we play that were missing their most important players?
I've already told you I can't remember them.
Name
I wanted
one
to look
more.
I wanted to look for the chat to see if somebody could help me.
No,
You won't even.
You made your claim, but you need the chat to help you?
I've
Name
told
one more
I've
team.
openly admitted I cannot remember. I know there's more, but I can't remember.
Name
Maybe
one
checking
more.
if
Why are
someone
you
could give me
looking at Esther?
references.
Why are you looking at Esther?
I'm in the chat.
She's here. I openly
Why are
said.
you look at me?
I've openly said there's
Name
more.
another team. One more. Just one more. It's been a long season.
I named 2. I can't remember the rest.
Name the second one.
Brighton.
Who they not have?
They never had Casado, and they never had.
Just one. Just one. Their
McAllister.
best player.
They never had Casado
Just
or McAllister.
one.
They never had both their best players. They never had their 2 best players.
You know his voice has been calm all this time. Look what he's
Listen
done.
carefully.
2 of them.
Listen carefully.
McAllister and Casado.
Listen carefully. You only mentioned Casemiro for United.
Yeah, we only had one player. There was only one missing. What? What?
You had none of your best players other than Casemiro?
What out against Arsenal?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a force?
Insta.
Who are your best players?
Bruno, Rashford. Oh, Ericsson was gone as well.
Thank
Ericsson
you.
was
All right. So, for Brighton,
gone. Yeah.
they didn't have their best player, which is Casado, as you said.
Okay, come
That's what you said.
Okay.
And why didn't they have it?
I can't remember. I don't know. I don't understand what all these little points. I don't get to the point you want to make, please.
I didn't bring the argument to the table. You brought it.
Yeah, but
I am addressing the argument you brought to the
Okay,
table.
can you just
and then
get
you're saying
to the point?
Then you're saying you brought the argument to the table.
okay, but
I'm responding to
can
your
you-
claim.
can you
and you're
get-
saying I can't remember.
Can you get to your point?
So you're
Please.
retracting the stupid arguments then?
No.
Then you have to. If it is that you can't partake or participate in this back and forth with me.
There's no back and forth. You keep saying stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Get to your point that you're trying to make. I don't know what you're saying. That's why you can't even get me to engage. I don't understand where we're going with this. Get to your point that you're making.
Do you know why I can't get you to engage?
Go on.
Because one, you're looking for help in the chat.
I'm not looking for help.
You've been looking for help and you said, I'm looking for help in the chat.
For help. These are mostly Arsenal fans. I'm trying to see who I'm pissing off and see so I can piss off more people. And you're not even trying to help me.
You're reaching for your phone because you want the chat to help you.
No, that was just Arsenal fans who can tell me what games you
with
have
the
played.
facts of the argument that you've put forward.
What, the fact that you have played teams that missed their players?
No.
Yeah, that's the point I'm talking about.
The same thing that you put to me.
What have I done?
The same thing you put to me.
About?
You're asking the chat to help you with, right?
Yeah, but I just feel like you've gone around in circles, Brent. I don't understand what you're doing there.
Focus on the question I just asked you. The same thing you put to me, the argument you brought to the table. You brought to the table. I didn't ask you to bring it. You brought it. Yeah. And then you said, why I'm reaching my phone for my phone is the chat probably have the answers that you're looking for. Yes?
Okay, go on.
Why bring it to the table if it is that you need help to basically make your argument?
I could do what I want.
All right. So let's retract what you just said regarding the whole Arsenal played teams that didn't have their best players.
Okay, go on.
Right? Because who have we drawn against?
Who have you drawn against?
Who have you drawn against?
Oh no!
Teams we expected to beat, right?
What's your I don't know your results, bro.
Listen carefully. It just happened. It just happened.
Yeah.
We drew against Southampton. We were 2-0 up. Yes?
Okay, yeah.
No. They were 3-1 at one point in time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Before that, we were 2-0 up against West Ham.
Oh, West Ham, yeah. And then Liverpool.
And we were 2-0
Okay.
up against Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
So you remember these games because you came in and you started berating us off the back of that.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Right? So these teams, forget about Liverpool, because as you know, Liverpool's Liverpool. We were expected to beat West Ham. We were expected to beat Southampton.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
Yeah.
And those are the points that cost us, right?
Yeah.
Especially going into Man City, knowing full well that we would have a troubled time because we might lose.
Yeah.
Before we played those games, in my head, I'm thinking, we are probably going to lose against Man City. This idea that I'm supposed to go into games with Man City and just think we are going to win. Where do you get that particular idea from?
You was talking like it before the game. No,
I
okay,
am
not
talking to you. Don't mention anybody else. I'm talking to you.
Okay, go on.
Did I ever say that?
No, you didn't say
So
that.
what merit does it have? What weight does it have if we are having a conversation right now?
Yeah, but it's not just we. I'm talking to all Arsenal fans.
I am talking to you here.
Yeah, but you represent all Arsenal fans right now.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, of course, your Arsenal representation right now. You can't just talk about me personally as a man. That doesn't make no sense. We're here talking about Arsenal, Man United. You're here for it. You got to hold your cannon for it. You got to represent all United fans right now. If I talk about how I feel about Arsenal fans, sorry, you got also. If I talk about how I feel about Arsenal fans, you can't be talking about you're exempt. You're one of them. Like you're one of them. You got to represent for your team. This is how it works. This is why it's like death by association. That's why you should be embarrassed of your kinfolk, like the way they act. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not my fault. I never told you them to act like this. I never told you not to be like this. You can't. No. You're all the same.
Should it be embarrassed the way you act?
Who, my United fans?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. If you're fine with that, then fine. Cool.
I don't give a shit. But I represent my club to the fullest. You know what I'm trying to say?
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get back in the boat.
All the time, baby.
Let's
This
get back
is
in
what I
the
do. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
When you finished.
huh? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So we should feel like punks because we bottled it, yes? We should feel like punks because we bottled it. We are punks because we bottled it.
Not just because you bottled it. It's because of the way you act, man. It's because of the way you act.
All right, so the way my kinfolk acted, are you talking about that they were saying they were going to win the league? Because the majority of them weren't saying that. It was the United fans that were forcing them to say that.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Bare Arsenal
Talk to me
fans-
then.
Bare Arsenal fans are moving like it's done and dusted. It's just moving brand new. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't believe what you're saying. I don't believe that the first 10 games when it is we were on top. All
Not the
Arsenal-
first 10 games. The league's never
I'll
won
wait
in the
till you
first 10
finish.
games. Not the first 10 games, bro. That's unfair. No one wins the league in the first 10. You can lose it in the first 10. You can't win it.
You finished? All right, the first 10 games when you were coming in, forcing me to try to change my opinion, right? I thought that was a sentiment for all Arsenal fans. The ones that I saw online, they weren't screaming, yeah, we're going to win the league, because there was no precedent for it. That's me. Were you seeing something different?
Someone send me that Troops clip, please. Send me that Troops clip. Because I've seen you that were winning the league as far as you were concerned.
First 10 games?
I need
That was the sentiment from Arsenal fans? So when you said you were hearing people say last 10 games you will see, what was that about?
There weren't no people. I'm talking about Yusuf. Yusuf said that to me. I told Yusuf, make a decision. And he was like, last 10 games, I'll make the thing. You get me? Like, he wanted to be sitting down there quietly, confident and smug and talking about, oh, you know what? The last 10 games, I'll make a decision and I'll tell you, boom, boom, boom. That was just Yusuf I was referring
So
to.
interesting. I don't know. I take in a lot of Arsenal content, podcast-wise, and I listen to the biggest ones, right?
Yeah.
And that's how it is I gauge sentiment of certain pockets of Arsenal fans, right? And then obviously what I consume on Twitter, I would see the Twitter mob, right?
Yeah.
And in both like sections, I was hearing them saying, nah, I'm not going to say it just yet. I'm not going to say it just yet.
The people
I'm
who
not
make the
gonna say it just
content, the people who make the content, I'm not really taking them in. I don't watch Arsenal content like that, and this is AFTV after you lose. But they got a duty of care to be a bit more sensible. You got to check the fans. It's the fans that you got to.
I'm talking about fans. I'm not. What are you talking about?
You said you use the content. I'm talking about the people that make content. I'm talking about the fans. So for real, like people's opinions, your brethrens, people that Twitter, like it's not people, it's not content creators and they're talking. I'm not speaking to those people. It's the fans. Like, you get me?
When you say the fans, are you separating them from the people who are creating content?
Yeah, of course.
As in the podcasters?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because again, podcasters they got to be more. Like they're creating content, bro. You get me? They're not just talking their feelings. Like maybe some of them.
You just sat there saying like, and you kissed your badge,
What's that?
and you're a prime content creator.
Yeah.
So you're not a fan?
Yeah.
I'm not understanding the reasoning.
When I'm picking up the sentiments of the Arsenal fans and I'm talking about my opinions on Arsenal fans, yeah,
You're
I'm
looking
talking
at just
about
Twitter.
fans.
Twitter.
Not just Twitter, real life. I've got
All right.
friends.
So
as
your
well.
brethrens, all your brethrens, because that's the first place you get it from. That's who you call fans, right?
Just everybody, just normal people. I'm not
Listen,
talking about
I
anybody
will
who
let you
puts a
finish.
camera in front of them. Yeah, not anybody who puts a camera in front of them. I'm not taking it. I'm not talking about none of them. No, nobody.
You just said
don't
send
know-
me Troops' clip.
Huh?
You just said send me Troops' clip.
You just said to me no one was going to win it. And I'll go show you. Send me two clips where he said he's going to win.
After the first 10 games?
I don't know when it was. I have to.
That's when you said send me Troops' clip.
Yeah, but I said to you. I said I don't know what you said.
But
after
you
10
even
games.
count him as a fan anyway.
Huh?
You don't even count him as a fan anyway.
That's two separate things. You said nobody was saying they were going to win. And I said someone sent me Troops' clip where he said he was going
Do
to
you
win.
count him as a fan?
Who Troops? Yeah, of course he is a fan.
So you do count content creators as fans.
But brother, you always act like you're stupid when you're so smart, man. This is dumb. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm not anybody whose things, whether it be Joel, Troops, Robbie, any of these people. These are not the people I'm talking about. These men are content creators. Yes, they're fans and all that, but then I don't watch their thing, so I don't take no opinion from them. These are not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about fans. I'm talking about real life normal people. Normal people that in society that you'd meet in work, in your day out, in public. You have conversations with people in the pub, on Twitter, my friends, just normal people. I'm not talking about no content creators. I don't know what you don't understand about that. It's not whether I see them as fans or not. The opinions that I'm forming on Arsenal fans is not from content creators. I don't understand what you want from that. It's just like my opinion on Man United fans won't be from Adam McCullough or Stephen Howson or Ransom Bance. No, it wouldn't be from content creators. So I don't understand what you don't understand.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I just don't get what you don't get.
All right. The moment you call me stupid is when I get hyper focused on now proving your stupidity. Your
Okay.
stupidity.
Okay.
Do you know why is I mentioned Troops?
No.
Why did you mention Troops?
Because he said that you were going to win in public.
Excuse me?
Because he said that you were going to win the league in public.
Because what?
Because he said you were going to win the league in public.
Why did you say someone send me the Troops clip? What did I say for you to say someone send me the Troops clip?
You said no one said that we was going to win.
So you asked the people to send you a clip of a content creator sending him saying we are going to win after 10 games.
I don't know when it was. I even said that. I'm not sure when it was.
All right. Do you classify him as a fan? You just said yes.
Yeah.
Is he a content creator?
Yeah.
So do you classify content creators as fans?
I said yes.
You didn't before.
Okay.
Good. Now, I'm removing all that. Right? Like I said, when you call me stupid, that's when I'm being hyper focused.
I never
and
called
I'll
you
show you
stupid.
how you're stupid.
I said you act like you're stupid.
Listen. If I just take your friends as fans, are your friends fans?
Yeah.
All right. First 10 games, were they saying we're going to win the league?
I don't think, no.
How about 20?
I don't know when it was, Brent.
You're going to piss me off. You call me stupid.
so.
You call me stupid, right? Now, I'm engaged now. I'm engaged.
Okay.
I want you to realize you are trying to basically muddy the waters now. Again, talking loud, looking left, looking right. I can see it. You have a tell. Do you understand? But I didn't ask you to engage me in this conversation. I wanted you to just do down here, let's go.
No, you didn't.
Right? No, I did. After you finished, you turned to me and said, what do you think? You turned to me.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I am now giving you my time.
Yeah, but you're going around the houses. You
I
ain't
wait till
made
you
one
finish.
point.
I wait till you finish.
You keep waiting till I finish, but you ain't made 1 point. Like, you ain't made 1 point. You keep asking me shitty, irrelevant questions that I don't care about. You still ain't made no point. I don't know where you're going with this. And that's why you're getting the reaction out of me, what you're getting, because I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I feel like you're just wasting my time. So whatever you want to say, you should say it. Because you are still meaty, no matter what you say. So I just want you to get to it. That's all it is. And if you're wound up, and I've done my job as well. So get to your point, please.
You finished?
Yes.
Good.
Exactly how me and Gina feel.
So all your Bridgens,
Yeah.
that are Arsenal fans, after 10 games, nobody said we're going to win the league.
I wouldn't have put down
After
any.
20 games, you said you can't remember.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's you basically telling me I should not continue because you're just going to feign ignorance or memory loss.
Yeah, you should have noticed that about 15 minutes ago, bro.
But do you see why it is that when it is that you talk, I shouldn't listen to you at all?
You got to use your own discernment for that, man. You got to pick and choose,
But
man.
this is my problem. Sometimes you pretend as though you want to have dialogue, right? You pretend that I need to take your football acumen seriously. But then when we get here and I'm going into the nitty-gritty based on what you said, you now basically say you're foolish for basically engaging.
Ding, 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 ding. You got it.
You cracked it.
You got it. You got it.
I actually want to talk to you about football. I actually want to do it.
I enjoy talking to you about football.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I really do.
You just said I shouldn't engage with you.
No, I said you
when
got to pick
it has
and
to do with
you've
actual
got-
facts.
You've got to.
I shouldn't engage with
Listen,
you.
if you allow me to wind you up and talk nonsense, that's on you. You've got to pick and choose. You get me? You've got to make the sense from the nonsense, yeah. And if you haven't got that wherefore about you to do that, then if I wind you up, that's your fault. That's your business. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want. This is my style. I'm here to disrupt and fuck shit up, and whatever route I go about that, I don't mind. You get what I'm trying to say? Whatever it may be, even if I look stupid in the process, I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't care.
Cool. Do you,
And I thought you would have known that. I thought you would have known that.
no. Like I said, sometimes when it is that you say things, I actually think that you mean what you say, right?
Majority of the
when
time.
you say next year Arsenal aren't even going to be top 4, and you kind of want me to believe that there's credibility in what you're saying, like I can actually tell you why, right? I mean, I'm now drawn in. I'm like, might be an interesting conversation. But if you're saying whatever I say, just don't listen to me, then it's not gonna be. How is it gonna be conversational afterwards?
I don't know, but another point, yeah. Why did you go all the way around? You still ain't made the whatever point you wanted to make to me. You know that, innit? Whatever point you was trying to make to me, you know you still ain't made it, innit? Are you aware of that?
Do you realize I've only responded to the claims you were making? So if you're saying I'm trying to make points, if at one particular part of the path in which it is I'm going down, you say I can't remember anything that's going to help with the conversation, how can I continue? You're saying I'm trying to make a point, but I'm asking you questions and you're saying, I don't know. That's
Sometimes
how
in
can I
life,
continue?
sometimes in life you get stonewalled, man. It's about perseverance. You
All
gotta
right.
find. You get what I'm trying to
So-
say?
Yeah, cool. So this year, Arsenal's done well,
Yeah.
right? I don't believe that we've had a title-winning squad because once it is our important players go missing, the replacements, there's a gap. And we start playing more poorly than we did before. I was surprised about the whole Jesus and Nketiah coming in because we continued winning. Yes,
That pissed me off.
that's fine. Don't engage because it's not important.
Yeah, so fair that we have to do because you're not an idiot Arsenal fan, so that's why it's hard. Because if you was an idiot Arsenal fan, it would be different. But anyway, sorry, go on.
So, Saliba, in addition to Tamiyasu not being there, because if it is that Saliba went and Tamiyasu was there, we could put Ben White back into that centre back position, right? And I don't think we would have been as stupid as we were, or as complacent as we were for the last 3 games, right? And fair enough, we may not win off the back of that, right? But I am so happy with what we've done this season because at the beginning of the season, we weren't even in the mix. Nobody had us in the mix. We're back in the Champions League, which is so pivotal for who we might be able to attract, right, in the window. And where you say that we're not even going to be making top 4 and even competing for top 4, I think myself that's crazy based on the last 2 years. You've been seeing that we've been playing well, but we've been missing certain key players, right? Or even players in positions. But now we're ticking. Now you can see that particular way of play, right? You can see what Arteta's looking for. You can see what Arteta doesn't like.
He doesn't like embarrassment. I told you that yesterday. He doesn't like embarrassment. Especially when he's gone against his bloody mentor, his professor, and he's made Tib look like a fool. Like you said, boys against men, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He doesn't want to repeat that next year. So in what you saw us going for in the transfer window, you saw how bullish he's saying, I want the team to be.
Yeah.
You saw how bullish he's saying, I want the squad to be.
Because he knows what he needs.
That's telling me that come transfer window now, I'm going to be happy again.
Yeah, but you missed out on opportunities. The players that you wanted
finish.
ain't there, so I don't know whether you can even get them. Like, if that makes sense. Obviously, he's bullish with his transfer things, but like the Casado one's gone, Mudrik's gone. What are the other replacements? Like, it might not even. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't, because we wanted Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Who did we end up getting? This guy who you don't rate, Zinni, right?
Yeah, and he helped.
Yeah, and we wanted who did we want before we got Jesus, the Italian guy.
Oh,
who went to Juve.
Valovic.
Yeah. We didn't get him, so we brought in Jesus. So don't go on as though only one player makes the team. It doesn't.
You see the sentiments that you got, yeah? I think it works in your household. So say like if you're in the Arsenal home, you get me? Everybody in the home supports Arsenal. And when you are amongst yourself, I think the sentiments that you have, I can hear them.
How do you mean?
There's no space for them in the barbershop
How do you
or in the secondary school on the bus when you're arguing with your friends. You get what I'm trying to say? So all the points that you're making, they're real good points, but that's like, keep that for the family. Like all you Arsenal fans, when you are huddling together and you are having conversations, you can talk like that and you should feel proud of what you've done. But you see, like in the barbershop and that, counts for nothing. If you are flop this, you are flops, bro. Does that make sense?
Flop what?
The league.
Am I? What sentiments are you talking about? Because I've been talking about how I like the fact that it is that we played well this season.
Yeah, and I'm saying
I said that we might finish second.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yes?
I'm saying
I've also said that I'm looking forward to next season.
yes,
What
all of
sentiments are you
that.
talking about?
I'm saying all of that stuff, enjoying yourself and enjoying the season and looking forward to next season and stuff. Yeah, that's for like that's not for mixed company. That's for when you are amongst yourself in the house and for your family support and you can talk about Arsenal season. When you're at here, yeah, where it's beef and there's rival fans and stuff like. On the timeline in Twitter, in the barbershop, or anywhere where it's going to be contentious, yeah, we don't want to hear all that crap. You can't. That crap that you are talking about. That's not going to fly. You needed something different. You need something more for us. Like, do you get what I mean?
No, are you saying you want me to now sit my throat? I don't know what. I don't get it.
No, but it's like you obviously.
Am I supposed to be depressed?
I don't know, slightly. Like me and you are brothers.
That's what you want from me. Is that what you're saying? I
just
give you
need-
that.
No.
I give you that.
No, I just need more. Don't you think it's like you and you having a conversation? Shit. I've got a production meeting as well, you know. We're running on too long.
You think? The fact that we were
Listen,
in sync,
right here.
literally.
We're running on too long.
So you guys carry this on.
I've got a call, an important call that I need to take.
It's that kind of stuff that you do in your household. That sentiments leave it for there. You know? We're no barber shopping, bro. We're barber shopping.
Alright, come on, let's get it.
Get what else is there to get? I think you guys get this on Monday.
There's no Monday.
Exactly.
There's no Monday. Oh
exactly.
yeah, you try to trick us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Monday though, man. Come on, man, they're gonna miss us.
Bro.
Would you prefer if I was Yusuf in this back and forth?
Yusuf would have been way hotter than you.
Is that what you prefer?
Yeah, 'cause you're really calm.
Yeah. You kept composure way better than I wanted you to. You're not really the type of person I can rattle like that anyway. I done it good though.
He's a rattler. Can't rattle
No,
a
but
rattler.
no. I actually thought that you were being serious.
I am being serious.
No, but you're not. And you said I shouldn't take you seriously. So I would not take you seriously. For
Okay,
now.
if that's what you want to cling on to.
That's what you just said.
Okay.
Cool. But I'm happy. We're in the Champions League. Yes, I would have loved for us to win the league, and it can still happen, 100%, right?
Mm.
But boy, oh boy, we've had a good season.
I don't like to admit it, but you have been good this year, man.
Arteta might even get manager this season.
He can't if he finishes second.
I'm telling you, he might get manager this season.
What, over Eddie Howe?
Is the one you said Newcastle?
What if you
I
don't
believe
know
so. I believe
if you don't win nothing and Eddie Howe gets Newcastle in Champions League, he should deserve
Champions
more.
League?
If you don't win nothing, Eddie Howe gets Newcastle Champions League top 4. That's a better managerial job this year than
You think?
than Arteta. Yeah, because it goes to show you stayed up. You was leading the league for 91% of the season, and you flopped it. We're not rewarding your bottle jobbing. We're not rewarding mediocrity.
Yeah, I think you might get manager of the season.
No, but I'm saying we can't.
Would you be pissed if he did?
Would I be pissed?
Yeah.
He should only get manager of the season if he wins the league, bro.
So would you be pissed if you got it if we came second?
Yeah,
All right, good. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah. Because if
Because I do
he
believe he will get it.
if he finishes second and don't win nothing, he ain't had a better managerial season than Ten Hag. I'm not joking.
So you would think Ten Hag will get it over Arteta?
No, I'm saying.
Youngest team in the league?
I'm saying, yeah, if you not finish second, yeah, with nothing else to show for it, yeah, he has not had a better
This is an
season than
interesting
Eric
take.
Ten Hag.
All right, so this is what we're calling right now.
Ten
No,
Hag got
let's
to
call
a
it-
semi-final. No, was it semi-final? No, we got knocked out quarters, innit? Or was it semis? Quarters or semis of the Europa, yeah? We've won the League Cup. We're in the finals of the FA Cup, and we're currently fourth in the league. If you not finish second, yeah, and don't win nothing, he has not had a better season than Ten Hag, bro. That's crazy,
So let's
bro.
call it. If the season finishes Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, let me just not be stupid. Let's throw in United up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say they finish third. Yeah. All things going well.
Yeah.
And Arteta gets the manager of the league award.
Mm.
Would you get pissed?
Oh, okay. It's just for argument's sake, let's say yes.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
And who would you prefer to get it? Are you talking about Eddie Howe?
No, Pep.
You would want Pep to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that he would be awarded that? Not Eddie Howe, as you said just
If
now.
he wins the league.
Not Eddie Howe, as you said just now.
No, if City win the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pep should
not
get
Eddie
awarded
Howe.
it. No.
Why do you say Eddie Howe?
I'm making a point. You're talking about Arteta. I'm saying Eddie Howe's had a better season than him. And I don't even think Eddie Howe's going to
I
win
said
it.
if Arsenal finish second,
Yeah.
Arteta would get the award, but he's like, no. Eddie
No,
Howe
he
should get it.
shouldn't. I never said Eddie Howe should get it. I said Eddie Howe's had a better season than him. I'm making a point. You always do this when I make my points and you get lost in translation. I never said Eddie Howe should win it. I'm using it as a comparison to make a point to you,
You
bro.
did say Eddie Howe would get it.
No.
You said he should get it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because he got them into Champions League. You said he should get it.
I said he's had a better season than Arteta, bro.
Listen carefully. The focus was me saying an award would be given.
To Arteta.
Listen carefully. I
Yeah.
said an award would be given
To Arteta.
And
if
then
he finishes second.
and then you said Eddie Howe should get it.
I never.
Why did you mention Eddie Howe then?
Because Eddie Howe would have had a better season than him.
What was the focus? An award would be given. Why mention Eddie Howe?
I don't understand what you don't understand. You always do this to me. Maybe the way I talk is confusing. I don't understand. I don't get it. So I don't want to go around circles
So
about
it's now
that.
Pep should get it, yeah?
What you say?
Pep
I
should get
didn't
it.
tell you who should get it. I'm making points.
I'm out asking you.
You
should
asked
Pep get
me
it?
about. You said Arteta should win Premier League Manager of the Year if he finishes second and doesn't win nothing. I've explained to you that Eddie Howe and Eric Ten Hag would have had better seasons than him if he doesn't win anything. That is not me campaigning for them to win it. That is just proving a point of how much Arteta should not win it. That's all it is doing, bro.
All right, so hypothetical. Should Pep get it if it is that he wins?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So if it is he doesn't get it, you'd be pissed.
I mean, if that's what you want to say, that's the words you want to use.
Has Pep got the Manager of the Year award every single time he won the league?
I don't know, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. So you want to reward? I don't. You honestly think he should win Man of the Year if he don't win the league? Like seriously?
Yeah.
So you want to reward failure?
If that's how you put it. If you call getting into the Champions League failure, then yeah.
No, but staying on being a first in the league for 91% of the season and not winning it, you'll be rewarding failure.
Yeah, remember, all this time, I'm thinking, all right, cool, we're still going good, Oh my goodness, we're still going good, This is busting through expectations, still going good. My own expectation, still going good. I believe now. Remember when I came, I said, I believe now. Yeah, I came, I believe. And I believed up until, wait a minute, are we becoming complacent? Wait a minute, is that what I was doing? All right, Liverpool, West Ham, okay. We become complacent, we may not win this.
No, and you know what? I'm with you because he's done a dope job. He's done a dope job. Like 100%. Like I'd be an idiot to sit here and say he hasn't. Like he's done a dope job. You've had a good season. You've played good football. You've been better than the majority of the people you've played. And with that being said, you still might not win the league. If he doesn't win the league, you can't reward him for it, bro.
Okay.
That's mad.
Okay. I just didn't know that the Manager of the Year award went to every single person who won the league. I didn't know that that's how it got measured.
We'd have to do a bit of research on that and check. And I'm gonna actually, maybe when we come back on Tuesday, I can go back and look through some of the previous managers at a year, see whoever's won it, see whoever's won Manager of the Year without winning the league, and see what they actually done that year for it to make sense. Because I actually don't know what the criteria is behind it, but for me, it doesn't. Who could have? Like, there's no candidates. Obviously, all the candidates for Manager of the Year, there will be people that won something, people that done something. Has there someone won a Manager of the Year for keeping the team up, for beating a relegation battle? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know it was just because you won the league, to be honest.
All right then. So it's a good sticking point. I would actually go and do some research and check on that. You get me? Because this will make sense to me. I don't understand why you would think you should win Manager of the Year if you don't win the league though. That don't.
No, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. If that's a criteria, cool. I didn't know that was a criteria.
Yeah, I don't want to speak like I know what the criteria is either.
Didn't stop you before.
I'll find out. But if how can winning not be important?
That's not what I
If I win the FA Cup, if we win the FA Cup, yeah? If we win the FA Cup, so we've won the League Cup, FA Cup, and we finished top 4, yeah? You think you've had a better season? You think Arteta's had a better season?
You asked me that already, innit?
No, because I'm adding the FA Cup. We ain't won the FA Cup
No.
yet.
You asked me, I think yesterday, a couple of days ago.
Okay,
And
so
I told you, yes.
I just don't see how that works.
I might be delusional, but I believe that, 100%. I think it's because of where we were expected to finish and how we have provided entertainment for the entire world, entire football world off the back of this particular run, even through adversity, because there's been a lot of adversity. I think 100%. If it is that we finish second, 100% he should get his. Because you've been saying City's a monster. You've been saying they don't touch them. In fact, they might clean up this particular year, right? So we've been going up against them. We've been ahead of them for the entire season, right? Knowing full well that we don't have a squad that you would say should be there. We don't have a squad. That's what you're saying on paper. What? This shouldn't be happening. So you're looking and you're rubbing your eyes. Arsenal keep doing this? Ridiculous. And when you're watching the games, you're like, Arsenal are cooking. You're like, when it is you used to watch it, they're playing well. They're playing well. You came in and you said, they're playing good. Do you understand? And so if they converted you, and at the beginning of the season, nobody would have had us there. Nobody would have had you saying what it is you said when you came in, saying, boy, man, boy. And then adversity struck. Lost this person, lost that person. The VAR's doing this, bollocks. This season's been lovely, man. Lovely. 100% lovely. And it would be nice if we still win. It would be nice. But even if it is that we don't, I'm looking forward to the next 5 years, man. I think it's a great foundation that he's built. I think the fact that it is he's been able to come back in and we've forgotten about Wenger, right? Losing Wenger, right? We've forgotten about Emery and that little spat, right? He's changed the culture. You can see the culture has changed. You can see the fans are back singing, right? And I don't just judge AFTV as a measure of Arsenal fans. I don't know if it is that you got that from what I said, because I told you I am taking in media from different mediums, right? I've told you that. So I don't just judge AFTV, all right? I am happy to be an Arsenal fan again. I'm happy to sit down here and eat into these two beautiful ladies' times. Your production meeting. To actually go back and forth with you about Arsenal. I'm happy about that.
That wouldn't have been possible 10 years ago. For the last 10 years, it's been ridiculous. So we're back in conversation.
Right, and you don't play over the weekend, do you?
We have who
Chelsea.
next? Chelsea?
Tuesday probably, right?
Okay.
So when we come back, we can't even nothing wouldn't have moved.
Look at God.
I see Modric scoring against us. That's when he's going to open up his scoring against us. It's written.
We'll see. Okay, we'll see. But listen, let's get into our outro because I've got to go and these girls are upset with us.
You got the camera on the wrong person.
Oh, I thought you could edit.
Thanks for tuning into the show.
Sorry.
I can't believe it, you know.
Brother. As
Like-
in, we was on
We were
on-
so
we were
good
on
with
time.
time. You know, we finished an hour ago. Like, you've done Out Ere for an hour. Anyway, thanks for tuning
it
into
is
the
well.
show. It is well.
It is well with myself.
See you on Tuesday.
I even had a chance to react
Oh,
to the
bye,
people.
bye. See you later.
There's nothing to say anyway, it's cool. But I would have liked to react to them. You get me? Brendan didn't want me to. Brendan was saving his skin as well. You get what I'm trying to say? It's cool, man.
Are you dropping clips this weekend?
Of course.
As always.
So follow us the day after TNB, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, repost it, reshare it, do all that great stuff. If you enjoy the football talk, drop this in your little group chat, your football group chats and that, and tell them to come and tune in for the reaction. It won't be this long, but you don't have to tell them that. I don't even say that. I don't know if I said that.
I don't know why you did either.
Forget everything I said. Cut the cameras. Bye.
Bye.